Good morning. Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me on this fabulous Friday. I'm sending everyone so much love. I'm just making sure I've got sound. Welcome. If you can see me, hello. Give me a thumbs up. I think I am live. Yeah, I am on there right now. So hello. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is let me just start again. So I'm just making sure everything's running right because I had some technical issues the other day. So if you are watching this back as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay. You'll receive an answer you need to know. If you are watching this with me right now in real time, hello, you just need to book your question in for me. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well because it really does help me. So we've got Jay in the house. Welcome, honey. We've got Ling. We've got Alvin. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, guys. I'm going to start with Jay, who's first in. Says, messages from Adam, please. So welcome to you, honey. So what does Adam want you to know today? So he's getting closer to reaching out. We know that, okay? But again, I do feel up and down moments. So one day he's ready, then he feels stressed the next day. So he's in and out. So let me just get my magnifying glass because I'm using this deck again and the writing is tiny. So let me just get prepared here. So the message on the cards, I'm going to bring some tarot in as well. He's saying, I'll look for you everywhere and see you in everyone. So he's seeking you. He is seeking you. So again, he's seeking answers about what to do next. But I feel this is more the universe is continuously bombarding him with signs and synchronicities about you. So he knows he's got to take action. So he's seeing you everywhere he goes. And he's got this vibe as well about it. So it's like he can't shake the feeling, okay? So something just feels off between us and I don't know what it is. We need to take a break. So I feel that this is his ego saying, well, maybe it's not the right time, or maybe you won't accept me back in. So I feel this is more about he's a bit worried about what your vibe is going to be when he moves forward. So he doesn't really feel something's off between you. He just feels like he's got to clear the air with you. Okay, so it's more that he is stressing over the past and how to come back in, wondering if the vibe is right. Yeah, this is what he's thinking about. He wants to come to you because here's the communication coming in, but this is what he's contemplating. See him there like this, okay? So he's contemplating, is this the right time? What are you going to do? Will you accept me back in? And he's absolutely mesmerised by you, okay? Loves the way you look. He loves your energy, everything about you. He's just worried what you're going to do if he makes this move. And I say if he makes this move because it's still something he's contemplating right now. So let's see if we can get a timing about this. I've got a new deck here, the Divine Timing Oracle, okay? And I'm doing a little card pull with this later on as well, and tomorrow for everyone, like a little quick pick. So is there any timing around him coming to you? Because he's definitely thinking about it. So we've got one. So this could be 1 day, 1 month, 1 year. But I feel this could be a moon cycle because we've got the new moon. Okay, and we've got 1. And obviously the new moon comes in on the 25th of June. And we're still in May. So it's like a month away. So I feel between now and the new moon, this could well happen, okay? That's the message for you today. I hope that helps. And I just want to give a big shout out as well to our soul sister Goody for gifting me this gorgeous deck, Practical Magic, and the Divine Tarot. I think it's the Divine, Tarot of the Divine, okay, that I've got here. So I've also got the Untold Messages of the Heart by Aquamoon Light. Again, I have to use a magnifying glass for this. The writing is very small. And I've got my Silence deck, and I've got this Divine Timing deck, and I'm using the Fairy Tarot today. So big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. Hopefully there'll be no technical difficulties today after the other live. Hey Victor, great to have you here, honey. Got Laura Marta in the house. I've just realised I've left Angela in the other room, but never mind. She's sending everyone lots of love. Her and Bradley are having some quiet time. So we're going to go to the donations. I'm going to start with Elizabeth. Thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Good morning, Liz. Any messages for today? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. So I'm going to bring in my new deck here. This is from Judy. She donated this to me, gifted it me from Amazon. So really grateful. donated it to the channel. That's what I'm trying to say. So what's the message coming through for you today? So the first person, apart from using it for myself, that is getting a card from this deck today. So the message for you is set boundaries. So this may be something you're still doing or learning to do, not only in your love life, but in life itself. It says Lady of Avalon. So I feel you're being reminded to remember your own power and strength. And when I'm connecting with the Lady of Avalon, I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. So someone who's very resilient and strong, someone who gets what they want. And I feel what you need to know is you'll get what you want right now, whether it's in love or life, career, money, whatever it is you're doing, through setting boundaries. And this may just be that you're putting yourself first more, thinking about yourself more, instead of doing things for others. And obviously, it's okay to do things for others, but we have to get the balance right. You know, sometimes we have to say no to others to say yes to ourselves. So I feel that's what you're doing. You're also speaking your truth. You're doing this in a very kind and gentle way as well. So you may find with your twin, you have to set certain boundaries and be very honest and open with yourself about setting those boundaries to get what you want. Okay, and it can be hard to set boundaries sometimes because, let's be honest, we want them, we want communication with them, and we feel like sometimes if we set boundaries, it's going to cause a block or a delay. But what it will actually lead to is communication, coming together, celebrations, reunion, and ultimately the union ahead. So I feel the message I need to give to you today is if you set your boundaries down, it's going to actually lead to everything you're actually wanting to come in, even if it's scary at first. So, and I do feel this could even be setting boundaries when you have a communication or when you come together or when you spend time together. So this could be about holding back your body, or knowing where you want to spend time with them or on your terms as well, or that back and forth energy where it's equally balanced or it's not over giving. So I feel you know what this card has come out for and you know why. Okay, so let's bring in another message as well. What else do you need to know for today? Yeah, this is definitely about choosing the path and also allowing your person to find their way. They give me fear there, but I also feel that you're being guided by the angels to where you're meant to go. So you're being shown the way. And it's also because you're just going with the flow and allowing things to happen naturally. So I feel you're following your gut instinct. So I'm seeing the yellow there, the yellow wings of the fairy there as your intuition. So as long as you're following your intuition, you're on the right path. And I feel you're going through some awakening as well. So there's some illumination coming in. And this is the illumination over the weekend. So moving towards the weekend, I feel Archangel Uriel guiding your path. And you're being reminded, as long as you set boundaries, speak your truth, be yourself, things will go in the right direction for you, whatever's happening this weekend. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. So we got Gypsy in the house. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Any shift through the new moon? Messages from Jerry and my angels. So what's going on with the new moon with Jerry or you, or what do you need to know? So yeah, he's coming out of the dark times. Now, the Fool, it's the Star. I always see this in three ways. So I see this card as the Fool, the Star, and the Hermit all rolled into one. Okay, and it's in reverse. So I feel what I'm being shown here is it's like he's coming out of the dark times. He's been doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of healing, a lot of thinking, and he's getting ready to take this leap of faith. And there will be victory in this situation. So whatever you've been going through, you'll have victory. And the angels want you to know that. So I definitely feel coming out of this month, things are going to get easier. So you may have been through some challenges this month, or you may have been through some things this month, but it's going to get easier. Yeah, as you move into June, you're going to feel the cup overflowing again here. And yeah, Two of Cups, to get the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups together, and I have given this a good shuffle, by the way, this is showing you what's coming in. So to get these, this is June as well, June, July, August. So the next couple of months, I feel there's going to be a coming together. So this could well be you two meeting up, talking, sharing the vision of the future. But you will have victory, and you'll have victory over whatever's happened over the last 5 months as well. In the readings I've been picking up on Dark Night of the Soul between December last year and April, and it feels like things are turning around for everyone. So let's pull you one of these cards as well. Big thank you to everyone who's here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. So I want one card. I just want one card for the situation. Okay, remember this is a brand new deck and the cards are still a bit hard. So let's get a clear card. There we go. Thank you, angels. There's still 2 cards there. Okay, is that the one? Okay. So honour your grief. Okay, so I feel this is what you may have been doing because we've got 22, which is about knowing that your person is in love with you, that Jerry is in love with you. And I feel that you've been honouring your grief, as in you've been dealing with the silence or the absence, or when you've not been together, you've been feeling his presence around you. So you've been honouring that pain, or honouring that silence, or honouring that time apart, or that space. And it's bringing power in. You know, it's like you can't lose what's meant for you. So this is my lost love card. But I feel what this is about, you've been sensing his presence, you've been feeling him. You may have been connecting with him in dreams. You've been honouring this time apart or this distance, and you've been learning through it. So I feel you've been doing your work, and that's opening the door now for reconciliation and movement. I feel he was going through it after I saw him. I feel the deepest fear of feeling emotions. I get it, yeah. And it feels like you know that you've both been learning lessons. So I feel you're coming out of the darkness and coming back together. I feel June, July, August significant. I hope that helps, okay? So yeah, something powerful is happening. Not necessarily just with the new moon, but over the last 5 months, okay? CeCe, thank you for the donation. Let's find CeCe's question. Again, like I say, if you can, I say please do try and put your question in with the super chat if you are super chatting me. Hi Liz, I woke up just to see your live. Can I get guidance on Jake and any messages from him, as I no longer feel that struggle? I got told the ad I'm in, serious consideration, any more money coming. And this is because you're surrendering, you're letting go, you're trusting the journey, okay? Just want to say a big thank you to my moderators there. I've got Melissa in the house as well for looking after the chat for me. And, you know, someone commented earlier and said, when are you going to do a live again? You know, start doing lives again. I do lives at least 4 times a week, so not quite sure why people think I'm not doing lives, okay? It's very odd. So I can't go live all the time. You know, I've got to do videos and personal readings and have a life as well. You know, I do my best. So this is what's connecting with Jake, okay? So we've got passion. So the more passionate you are for life, the more passion you're going to bring into your life. So what he's saying to you is, even though we have amazing chemistry, I'm realising we aren't good for each other. So what he's really saying is these cards can be quite negative, to be honest. So obviously we've got to read between the lines, because he knows he has chemistry with you. What he really means is we aren't good for each other at this point. Okay, so what he's really saying is, I know I've got things I need to heal, and you've got things you need to heal, and when we've healed them, we'll be coming together. Now, I feel this is very much about what's been going on before, because you're now learning to surrender, let go, and trust. It's like you saying, I understand the law of attraction, but I'm not yet seeing results. So it's the same kind of thing. It's about having faith. It's about trusting in divine timing and knowing that everything will come to you at the right time. So it's like he's recognising that even though he has all this passion for you and all this desire for you, and he does want to move forward towards you, he also knows he's got healing to do as well. And that's why there is a slight delay, because again, you know, this card, I mean, I read all decks intuitively, as you know, and this is one of my favourite decks. Whenever I connect with this Ace of Cauldrons, which is really like the Ace of Cups, but when I connect with this card, it's always about the passion and the desire and the fire. And because it's in reverse, it's a huge sign here that this has been held back. So I feel what you need to know is the passion is there. He wants you. He just knows he doesn't really want to be with you until he can be all in, because that will just hurt the both of you over and over again. So I feel that you're being protected until it's the right time. That's what you need to know, okay? And regarding your finances and your money, because you're letting go and surrendering, everything is starting to fall into place for you. Even if you can't yet see the results. Yeah, you got the 4 of Wands. So this is about building a future, building stability, building what you want. And it's also building things in love as well. And I feel you've got to be strong. You know, what I'm seeing with the blue there as well is about Archangel Michael being around you, helping you to be strong, helping you to be successful, to bring things in, and to have faith in what will be. So I do feel you're going to come together with your twin in union at the right time, and you are building a foundation for that right now. So have faith in everything manifesting. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, we move the chat down. We've got Alvin, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages for me about Kay? So what's going on with Kay today? So this is powerful, okay, because this is definitely an energy where she wants to come towards you eventually. Okay, she's just still gathering strength right now. It's in reverse, so she's still not feeling 100% strong enough yet. So definitely moving towards you. You've got to work as a team. So she is well aware that to be in a relationship with you, it's about teamwork, about give and take, equal give and take, and that's what she's working towards. So she's healing the things within her own self that stop her from being a team player right now. So she'll be calling on her angels. So remember, you have the support you need from heaven to help you move forward. So the thing that feels in the way right now, the block, the obstacle, the delay, whatever you perceive that to be, will get moved out of the way with faith. So this is about you having faith right now, calling on your angels to help you, and knowing that when she's strong enough, when she's learned her lessons, she will return as your equal, and you'll be working together as a team to get through any challenges. But she's still learning right now. She's still growing. But it doesn't mean you're not going to have what you want. You will. You just got to give it time, okay? So let's see what else is happening here. Well, she does see that future with you just like you do. So we've got Knight to Wands. She is making taking the required steps, and she is making adjustments to be able to move ahead. So this is her on this, whatever you see that as. Okay, I'm seeing this as quick movements. Okay, so when it happens, it's going to be very quick. When she comes towards you, it will seem to happen overnight. Look, the passion's there, the fire, she's being driven by that. But it's in reverse again, so you just got to give it more time right now. So I feel your journey is one of divine timing. And again, you're learning to surrender and let go. She said, I look at your pictures to feel close to you. So she may well have pictures on her phone, or she may be looking at your social media, and she is apologising for the time it's taking. So she does still want to feel close to you, but until she can be physically close to you, she is looking at you, okay? She's definitely doing what she needs to do. This is about you having faith in her, faith in the journey itself, and working on you right now. I'm seeing if there's a timing coming through for her moving towards you. They don't want me to give you a timing clearly, otherwise it'll come out. Let me just see what this is. Within hours. So, and I feel this is why, because the angels don't want you to think, oh, it's going to happen today, like boom, boom, and then it doesn't happen because you go into disappointment or fear because your own expectations, but it could happen quickly. So she does want to change. She does want to move forward. It could happen soon. You just got to have faith in the when. Okay, because as soon as she gets over a fear of being equally balanced enough for you, that's when she's going to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? So it's coming very quickly when it happens. It's on the way. You're already manifesting it. I hope that helps. And I feel that's through doing affirmations and keeping your vibration high. Stephanie 66, thank you for your donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from C? Will he fight for union? Well, I did a reading about that today. Obviously, I shared it yesterday. So I always try and get them on early just in case I get busy in the day and then forget to put the reading on. So the members reading talks all about that, okay? So we've got the 9 of Wands. He's not going to give up on this. He will fight for you. You've just got to give it a little bit of time, okay? So I do feel that, yes, he's going to fight for you. He's asking you, are you going to give up on me? Are you going to fight for us? So I feel you have to ask yourself the question, are you willing to wait for what you deserve? Are you getting impatient with this journey right now? How are you handling it? So I feel it's about how you're handling it too. Okay, this deck is a brand new deck and it's quite hard, so that's why it's behaving this way. So just got to take my time with it to put your energy into it, okay? So I feel you're also asking yourself the question, because what I'm feeling in this card as well, obviously I read all these intuitively, I'm seeing this to do with October time. So this could be something happening around October time, and I'm seeing a rooster. So it could happen early hours of the morning or in the morning. Something could happen in the morning as well. So I've got October and I've got like a morning energy around that. And yeah, on your grief as well. So what I'm feeling with this card, this is the second time it's come out now. I feel this is like honouring the space, honouring the time apart, honouring the journey in a way, the process of it, because your person is always with you. So your feeling constantly with you is always there. And then when you're not physically together, you're learning lessons. And that's what you're being shown with this beautiful book that's in front of her there. And you can feel him around you. So he's always with you, and they're giving me fear. So you must release that fear of when's it going to happen, how's it going to happen. So I do feel he's going to fight for you. You will have to ask yourself, am I willing to hang on and trust this love? Because it's not about waiting, remember. It's about acceptance. It's about honouring that space. It's about honouring the journey, feeling it, and trusting that this union will manifest, which I really feel it will. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Alvin again. Thank you for the donation. Can I have a general reason on what my guides want me to hear for the weekend? Of course. So what do you need to hear for the weekend? What do you need to hear for the weekend? General message. They're saying slow down, take your time. There's no need to rush anything. Be at peace with the journey you're on. Physical strength. Wow. So I love this because you've got a stag. And the stag is about your own power. Okay, about you stepping into your own power, that you are protected. So I feel what you need to remember is your journey is protected. Your twin flame is getting stronger, which we've just spoke about as well. You know, finding a way. And I feel that this is about you working on your physical strength. So you may actually be finding time over the weekend to go and do some exercise, or work on your physical body some way. Or maybe you're thinking about honouring your body in some new ways. So you may be changing what you're doing, eating, drinking. Maybe you've got something else you're doing, like a plan for your schedule. But I feel this is more about exercise. So I feel they're saying do some exercise. You may not feel you need to, but maybe this would be good for you. So whether it's going to the gym, or it's going for a run or a walk, or doing something that you enjoy in that way, I feel physical strength will boost your emotional strength. And also when you're feeling any kind of frustration or, you know, anger, or you're dealing with the desire, you know, the need for the physical connection, it's also a very good outlet, doing physical activity, because it releases it out of you. So there could be some kind of physical activity coming in, or maybe you are doing something physical. This could be physical work, you know, it could be like labouring work, which I mean, like, you know, working on a house outdoors, or doing something in the garden, or doing DIY, something like that, something that uses physical strength. Or this could even be sports, or doing something with friends. So I feel that's what you're being guided to do, and that will help you to remain in your power. Because remember, ultimately you are the divine masculine, even though you're operating in your feminine self now, you know. So I feel this is about balancing your feminine and masculine self through physical activity. And the physical strength you receive will help your emotional strength, and you'll feel more balanced. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's jumping in the house. I can see Renee. Yeah, you didn't wake me up, honey. I have my phone on silent. It's just I had a good night's sleep, so I got up at 5:30 today. So, you know, if I get up early, I always feel like my day's more... You know, my day runs better. I just love getting up early. So I go to bed early and get up early. And Mariana, thank you for that. And actually last night, you know, you'll find this a bit strange, but I've been watching cockpit plane videos. So last night I actually watched a full flight from London to Cologne on my big TV. And the flight was about an hour and a half with the checks and everything they did and the coming in. And it was so relaxing. As soon as I got into bed, I just fell straight asleep. So they're really interesting, actually, you know, watching the planes and, you know, from the cockpit view. And I've really enjoyed doing that. Yeah. So anyway, not that anyone probably cares, but I just thought I'd tell you that. So I went on a flight yesterday. Mariana, thank you so much for the donation. M's messages on his secret thoughts. Okay. So what are his secret thoughts? What are his secret thoughts? Okay. What are his secret thoughts? So his first secret thought is he's hurting inside and he needs time alone. So if he needs time alone, you know, if he pulls back, if he's quiet, if he's distant, whatever he's doing, he just needs that time because he's hurting himself. And, you know, when I say hurting himself, he may be hurting himself through the situation, where I feel like he's hurting himself. You know, not like, they are giving me like he's hurting himself in the situation, but not like he's doing anything bad to himself. This is, he's hurting, you know, himself as well, because you're hurting, he's hurting. So he needs that time to work through it, and that's normal, because that's when he reflects on his life. So he's saying, I just need time to reflect on my life because I'm hurting inside. So he will be hurting because of the situation, or because he's not with you, or because of what you spoke about, whatever's gone on. And he's saying our separation is temporary. So again, this time that he may be quiet or reflecting or silent is temporary. Our separation is temporary. And he's saying you may not like the real me. So a deep fear or a deep secret thought is, what if you don't like the real me? Or what if you don't like me all the time? Or these are his deep fears. So you may not like the real me. Okay, but the separation is temporary. He's just working through this right now. They give me fear. Okay, they give me a little bit of fear there. So what else is going on? Yeah, sometimes he feels a bit foolish. He may have, I don't know if he drinks, but I do feel there could be alcohol involved here. Or he may have had a drink. Or he may have a drink over the weekend. Or if he isn't drinking himself, he may be socialising or doing something. So he may just want to just let his hair down a little bit and relax a little bit and make it less serious. So, he may be having a drink with friends, or he may be doing something. So he may this could even be with you, if you've got plans over the weekend together. But I feel it's like make it more light-hearted. So it's not like he wants to get absolutely drunk out of his mind. I just feel he wants to relax a little bit and wind down after a stressful week. So if he's had a busy week, he may want to just chill out a little bit. And, people find alcohol chilling or doing something where they can have a drink. Obviously for me, I don't drink. So I used to years ago. I've been sober now for 19 years, which is pretty impressive. And I think nearly 19 years anyway, which is pretty impressive. It was probably might be more than that actually. I was, 30, coming up for 19 years. Just had to work it out there. So this is showing you, but whatever he's doing, I feel that he just needs to unwind and relax a little bit. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation. Victor, where's your message? Bear with me a second. There we go. Morning, Liz. Meow, meow to you. May I have any message from my beautiful twin and a message from God, please? Of course. So what does God want to say to you? So when I connect with God, directly, I like using my Twin Flames Angels of Higher Understanding deck. So what's the message coming through from your Creator right now, from your true Father in heaven? So he's saying to you, all life is sacred. Honour it and bless what sustains you. So I feel this is also about, perhaps when you're eating food, saying grace or saying thank you or, being grateful for everything. Because when I channel this card, it's about all life is sacred, and this is about knowing that what's right for you is right for you. So, for example, a lot of people say to be spiritual, you have to be a vegan or you have to be a vegetarian. And I don't personally agree with that, because the angels show me all life is sacred, yes, but also God created certain things to sustain the human body. So it's each to their own. It's not up to us to judge anyone for eating meat or not eating meat, or how we live all our lives, or what we take into our body, what we don't take into our body. So it's about knowing that as long as you're blessing what sustains you, then that's good. I went through a part of, I'm not saying that obviously you are thinking about becoming a vegetarian or a vegan, or I just feel this is coming through for a reason. It's like God saying it's okay. It's okay to eat what you want to eat and do what you want to do, as long as you are honouring life, honouring what you're doing. I went through a stage in my journey where, this is years ago, where I thought I needed to be a vegetarian, okay? But I knew that I needed to have some form of protein in me in that way. I needed to have some form of meat, because I don't eat fish, I never have. And I had this dream, I was talking to the angels, I had this dream where I was eating chicken, and it was being shown to me it was the right thing to do. So for me, for example, I eat white meat. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat fish. I never have. I eat minimal meat really anyway. I eat more potatoes than anything else. That's really my big food. But the point I'm making here is it doesn't matter what I eat, what you eat, what anyone else eats. This is about understanding that as long as you're blessing what you're doing and it's sustaining you and you're honouring it, that's okay. Because maybe you're going to have a conversation with someone who starts talking about being a vegetarian or a vegan or spirituality or something like that, and you give them advice in some way. And, it's not our job to judge anyone's journey. Like it's not our job to judge anyone who's drinking alcohol or living a certain lifestyle. So you say Victor says sushi mostly, there you go. So again, this could be you blessing the ocean, because it's sustaining you, like Jesus ate fish. So it's about knowing that what is good for you won't be good for everyone, but that's okay. When you get knocked down by life, get back up and live, and that's what you do. And I feel, again, this is what you help your twin to do. This is what you help others to do, because you are this leader in life as well. So you say, you've got knocked down by life, let's get up again. You help people to see there's a reason behind things. And this could be people you're dealing with in your day-to-day life. It could be with your family. This could even be what you're helping your mum to see as well. But it's also the way you help others. This could be through your channel. They give me fear, releasing fear. So God's saying, when you get knocked down, and you will get knocked down, that's what life is here to do. Just get back up and live. And always be grateful, for there are many blessings. And there's so many things to be grateful for, as you know. So it's like God is saying to you, be grateful for everything. There are many blessings, and there are many blessings on the way. So keep living your life and doing you and getting up and fighting for what you want, because it will be worth it. So I'm bringing a message from your twin. So what's going on with your twin right now? Let's bring this deck in. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? Find out. So the message is, I just want to get you alone, okay? And this is secluded. I just want to get you alone. So he is thinking about how he can get you alone, how he can come to you and spend time with you. But I feel this is also like he wants you all to himself. I feel he may get a little bit jealous of you being around anyone else. So he does enjoy that 5D intimacy that you share, and he does want that. So I feel that, he is also healing some form of jealousy, because he said, I'm talking to in my mind. And it's like he wants you all to himself. So he may get impatient if you're busy with something else. I'm connecting with my true self. And when he talks to you in his mind, he's connecting with his true self, because you are one. And I feel that when he's talking to you in his mind, he's also able to be in his higher self. So I definitely feel he has got things he's healing in his ego, with these, the things he goes through, jealousy and things like that. And I feel you are a bit of a pioneer of truth in his life in that way, because you guide him out of the darkness. You help him to see things differently. Yeah, we've got, again, physical strength. You give him physical strength. So you help him to be strong in his physical world. And this is protector. You're like his protector. So I feel that he sees your light as protection. That's the message. So he said, I'm talking to him in my mind. I am connected with my true self. And I am trying to work out how to get you alone. I hope that helps, okay? But I feel that the message, the big message coming through, is something to do with food and what you're eating, that you may be helping others to understand too. So that could be something to do with what you are working through or working on in your spiritual life, or helping someone. So I hope that resonates, okay? If it doesn't sit with it, and I'm sure it will. So Judy, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Any messages for my DM and guidance? So what does your DM want you to know? So he's saying to you, and so again, something went in. It wanted to come out, then it went in. So this may be something he's thinking about, but he's not yet saying to you. Or he's not yet telling you. He said, I want a new life with you. That's what I'm thinking about. But I don't feel he's told you this yet or expressed it. So he does want a new life. He does want a new beginning. He just would want to walk away from whatever is holding him back. He just may not have told you yet, because it's on his mind. He's thinking about it constantly. So what else is going on? Oh, great to see you as well, honey. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Knight of Swords. He's going to take quick action to show you loyalty. So it's going to happen quick when it comes in. You won't be expecting it probably, because I don't feel he's expressing it yet. Okay, but he will. Okay, it's going to happen quickly. So yeah, he knows what he's got to do. He knows. He's just working out how to do it right now. And I feel he's watching you as well. And he may be watching you when you're working. So I don't know if you work together, or he's working somewhere. He's thinking about you when he's working, or watching you when he's working. So he could be looking you up on social media when he's working. So I feel when he's supposed to be working, he's watching you or thinking about you. And thinking about the life he can have with you. And he wants to tell you this. And when he does, it's going to happen quickly. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Rod's current feelings for me, please. So, what are his current feelings? In the silence or in the quiet times, what does he want you to know? So, he's saying, I'm talking to you telepathically. So, it's like he's saying you already know, because I've been telling you telepathically. I've been showing you telepathically. You've been hearing songs, you've been connecting. So he definitely does feel connected to you, okay? And he's saying, I'm thinking of the children. So he may be thinking about having kids. He's seeing you in his mind as a mother of his children. I'm thinking of the children. So I feel like he wants to have children with you. And that's what he's also thinking about, that you would be a great mother. He said, I want to reach out and tell you how I feel. Okay, now that's interesting. Didn't this card come out for you when we did, I don't know if it was the Warriors I did for you. I don't know, I did a reading for you somewhere. And it was something like this came out. It could have been on the last live, I can't remember. But it was, I want to reach out and tell you how I feel. Okay, so he wants to tell you how he feels about you. He does. But because he can't do that in the physical at this point, he's talking to you through telepathy. He's telling you through, the other realms, through your intuition as well, because you already know how he feels. You just got to trust in this. But I do feel he's thinking of children. So this could well be about thinking about the future. Now, this could also mean that his partner's perhaps brought up kids or something. It's made him think about it. But I feel when he thinks about you, he thinks about children. And if you want to be a mum, then that's something obviously the universe is going to bring in for you. So he's working out what path to take right now. And he knows in his intuition what he needs to do. So you have to be very strong at this point. You have to be strong and trusting the process of the journey and allowing things to unfold naturally. Because he's saying, I would be careless with you right now, so I'm staying away for your sake. So he's saying to you, I can't be the person you want me to be at this point because I would be careless. What he means by that is he wouldn't be able to give to you the right way because of his situation. So if he was with you right now, it would hurt you even more because of the back and the forth. And you don't want that kind of affair situation anyway. You want him full time. So it's like he knows to be with you, he has to be with you the right way, and that's what he's working out. So it's not that he's saying he would be careless with your heart because he doesn't care about you. He's saying, I would be careless with you right now because I can't be all in with you. And really he's staying away because he's addressing his own life and looking at his own life. Because remember, if he's not giving to you at this point, it's because he's not giving to himself. So he's addressing the fact that he isn't making himself happy. And that's what he needs to look at right now. And that's what he's doing. So this is why there's this 5D bond. And it's so important to work on the inner union. I hope that helps, okay? Shelly, thank you for the donation. Insight on Mark's karmic situation at home. And as he thought about moving out or who keeps the house, I see a plushy bull today, both Taurus. And I feel that's also a sign about taking control of the situation. So you may feel like he's sleepy and he's not doing anything, but he's actually planning it all in his head. Okay, so I'm seeing that sword there as a decision, and you may be thinking, is he ever going to make this decision? Is he ever going to move this forward? Is he ever going to do anything? So you may be a bit stressed out or frustrated or tired because you feel like he's not doing anything. So it may feel like he's sleeping his way through his life, but he is actually thinking and processing about what to do. And I do feel he's dreaming of you very vividly as well. So he may be coming to you in dreams to show you the truth, okay? So what else is going on with him? So I do feel he's preparing. He's not ready yet to do it physically, but he is preparing, and that's what they do. They can spend a long time planning, and then boom, there it is, okay? Yeah, I'm reflecting on my life. He's reflecting. So he's not asleep. He's not, not doing anything. He is reflecting on his life right now. And he said, I'm hurting inside and need time alone. So he needs this time to deal with his pain of changing his life. Because as much as he wants to change, he's still got to grieve that part of him. He's still got to grieve the leaving of the relationship. He's still got to grieve the person he used to be, if that makes sense, to become the person he will be. And that's natural. Even when we want it in a relationship to end so we can start something new or we're not happy, if we've been doing something for a long time, it becomes part of us. So we have to have time to grieve that. And that's what I feel he's doing inside. So he's doing all the work inside before he physically takes the action step. So I do feel he's going to leave that situation. He's just got to do it in his own timeline, okay? And I know it's frustrating for you because you may feel like it's never going to happen, but it will. You're strong and resilient enough to handle what's going on right now. So you must just be yourself right now, do you, and trust the process and recognise that, yes, things may seem to be a bit stuck, but it's all happening behind the scenes. And that's why you've got the bull with Taurus, because, yes, you're both Taurus, but I'm seeing that more as him taking control of the situation. And, whatever's going on with this karmic person, or he doesn't care really anymore about what that person is doing, it's more about he's got to release the person he was in that relationship. So he's got to heal that part of himself. He's trying to find his own identity separately. So he said, I don't care anymore what you, the karmic partner, do without me. So in other words, I don't feel they're spending much time together, or he's isolating a lot because he needs that space for himself. So I don't feel you've got anything to concern yourself with. Okay, so what's going on in the karmic situation? Yeah, it's deteriorating. It's nearly done. Just a matter of time. Okay, there may be fruit there, but he's not being nourished by it. So he's taking himself further and further and further away. Isolating. He's preparing to make a change here. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the 3rd donation. An old connection at M came back to my consciousness randomly yesterday. Anything I should be aware of? Okay, so, and sometimes people come back to your consciousness so you can heal the past, or, prepare for a new beginning in some way. So I feel that this person actually at one point did want something real with you, or maybe there was something real there. And maybe that's, popped up because you are manifesting love and you're doing your affirmations and you are in a high vibration, so you are attracting things in. So this person may actually think about a future with you. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have a future with that person, especially because you have feelings for your twin flame. It's just really showing you that you are capable of love and that you are going to have the love you deserve and desire. And sometimes the universe throws curveballs in where people do come back up or come back in because it's a test to you. So you can heal the past to have a complete closure in a way to be ready for what's ahead. And this person may have helped you to express your heart. This person, may have helped you to open your heart in some way. Because remember, everyone is a catalyst to us in some way, shape or form. So I feel that this person was part of your story, and it's about remembering that. So this may be you being aware of this person or this connection is part of your healing right now. So I'm not necessarily saying, oh, this person's going to come back in physically and you're going to have a life together. I'm not feeling that at all. Okay, I'm feeling that you're being made aware through your higher self that you are stronger because of that connection. So maybe this person is going to come in and express something to you, because that can also be a preview. If this person's coming into your consciousness randomly, they may be coming back for something. Maybe they feel like they want a second chance with you, or they want to see how you are, or they want to express something from their heart to you. But I feel they're part of your story, and you keep those people inside. It's like we never really move on from anyone. We just, we hold people inside, if that makes sense. So it's like for me on my journey, everybody who I've been involved with has been a part of my story. Doesn't mean I want to get back with them or talk to them or spend time with them. It means I appreciate them and respect and honour what they did for me in my life, whether it was painful or good. I hope that makes sense, okay? We've got Shelly. Thank you for donating for Donna there, honey. I love the love between everyone here. It's so beautiful, So it really is. We've got such an amazing community. And it blows my mind every single day. So thank you all for being you, So Shelly's donated for Donna. So Donna says, good morning, Liz. Any messages from Mark today? So let's see what's going on with Mark today. Okay, what's going on with Mark today? What's going on with Mark today? What do we need to know? A clear card. Clear card, please, angels. So what's going on with Mark today? Thank you. Okay, strength. So he's feeling strong today. He's gathering strength today. And I feel he's communicating with you through music. Okay? Because they're showing me this here. Whatever he's holding there, for me it's some kind of animal. But I'm seeing it like a guitar. Okay, so I feel that he could be listening to music or playing music. I don't know if he likes to actually go on the guitar or he has an instrument, but I feel that he is listening to music. It's calming him down. I know it's early here for us in the UK, but I feel that he will be listening to music throughout the day. And that's helping him to remember the good times with you and think about you, because we've got the moon in reverse, which is really like the sun. So I feel that he's going to be doing a lot of thinking about you today and connecting with you through music. And there could also be something financial he's going through as well. So there could be something money-wise he's dealing with today. So he could be at work today, or he could be trying to sort his finances out, or he's thinking about money in some way. And he may be worried about losing something physically with money, or someone taking something from him. So I feel there's two messages. I feel one is he's connecting with you, he's thinking about you, and he's going to be communicating to you through music that you're the love of his life, that you bring sunshine into his life. So you may hear songs about the sun, or warmth, or sunshine, or musicians. They give me feel. Maybe you hear his favourite musician. They show me like maybe someone in a band with red hair in that way, and this could be a guy. Okay, so this could be like a rock band, or I don't know if he likes rock music. He probably likes all kinds of music like we all do. But there could be a certain rock song or rock ballad they're telling me that you hear. So I feel he's thinking about you and communicating that to you through music. There is also gaining strength. But I feel on the flip side of that, he could be dealing with money and finances and worried about losing something. And this is like his 3D world. So it's like he's trying to hold on to something that he needs to let go of. And this could be connected with money. Or someone's taking money from him or asking him for money in some way. So I feel there could be some stress around money. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Let's find your question. So Michelle says, hi Liz, I can see that. I'm just going down the chat. There you go. Hi Liz, what do the cards say for love? So let's do you a reading for love. What do we need to know from Michelle, please, angels? What do we need to know from Michelle? What do we need to know from Michelle? So we've got feel your emotions. So remember, when you're in love, you feel all kinds of emotions. When you're going through pain in love, you go through all kinds of emotions. When you go through love of life, you feel all kinds of emotions. So I feel that what you're being guided to know is whatever you're experiencing in love right now, or whatever you have experienced in love, it's allowed you to feel. And we come to earth to feel. When we are preparing to come to earth in this body, God says it's going to hurt, You're going to feel things. And we say, I know, send me down, strap me in, baby. And then we forget that when we are in the human body, it hurts to hurt. It hurts to go through heartbreak. It hurts to experience certain things. But it also shows you're alive. So I feel the message for you is whatever you're going through in your love life or in your day-to-day world, feel it. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, because that's your superpower. And I feel you are very sensitive and psychic, because we've got Lady of Water. So you may be connected with water. You may have Atlantis roots. You may have water somewhere in your chart. But I feel this about your psychic self. You're becoming more psychic and sensitive and more aware because of the relationship you're in, or the relationships you have been in. And you probably do class yourself as a psychic anyway. You're an intuitive. So you're able to feel the emotion. You're also able to feel the emotions of others. So it's very likely, if you're connected with your special person, that you can feel their emotions, whether you're aware of them or not. You can feel what others are going through. So I definitely feel this about you becoming more intuitive and psychic and sensitive to what you're feeling. So I feel you are predominantly clairsentient. Okay, and you will obviously be able to see and hear and all of those things. We're all clair-aware. But I feel your main clair-awareness is that you are clairsentient, the way you feel. It's part of your gifts. It's your superpower. So you must feel what you're feeling right now. It's okay to feel. So what else is going on? So feeling is the most important thing. And that's obviously feeling, knowing your truth, trusting your intuition, all of that. So we've got the Ace of Wands and the Strength card. So a lot of passion coming in. Again, music could be important in your journey. So you could be receiving messages of music, or music could be related to your journey in some way, or a music event. But I'm seeing this as passion, making something happen. And I definitely feel there could be some opportunities for some intimate action coming in. Because I am seeing this a bit naughty with the hand and the one there. Use your imagination. So I am seeing an opportunity coming here to actually be with someone intimately. So there's passion ahead for you. Strength, power, movement. I'm feeling the Chariot energy as well. They're showing me July. So between now and July, this could well be a time to be with someone intimately. Passion, action, fire. And I feel that this could also be connected with music or a musical event or doing something with music or doing something to music. But I definitely feel between now and July, things are heating up. I hope that helps, okay? But allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Jovanat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, Michael messaged me for a reading and then said I was on his mind for the last few days and he felt my energy shift. Any guidance on his thoughts about me lately? So how is Michael feeling about you lately? I'm spending time outdoors. So I feel he's spending more time in nature and that's connecting him more with his true self. So he's feeling more alive, more intuitive, more spiritual, more connected with everything, more open. And that's why he's communicating in a way or reaching out. So he is spending time outdoors and he is annoyed at himself. And I feel he's spending time outdoors to release this. So for anything he feels annoyed at himself about, and that can be not feeling good enough or feeling like a failure in some way or feeling angry in some way or dealing with a mix of emotions, he's going outdoors to get rid of that energy. Because when we go outdoors, it relieves the stress and tension. My partner and I live separate lives. So this could mean he's in a situation where he's not really in that situation in his life anymore. In other words, if he is with a karmic partner, it's separate. So they've either separated physically or he's just not spending time with that person. But I feel this is more, he sees you as his partner and that you're living separately. So he wants to rectify that. Okay, because he wants to actually be with you. So how he sees you is someone he can actually have a proper relationship with, to live a life with, not separately. He wants to be with you properly, not separately, if that makes sense. That's what I'm connecting with. But if there is anyone else around him he's involved with, he's releasing that in his own way. You inspire me to follow my dreams. So he's inspired by you, the person you are, the way you live your life, the way you're authentic, the way you do you. So you help him, you guide him, you inspire him in that way to be a better version of himself. He's just worried you may not like the real him. So again, this is insecurities and he gets annoyed at himself because it's not about whether you're going to like the real him. It's about him liking himself. So he's trying to work out who he is, where he is in his life, what he needs to do to follow his dreams. And he knows that he wants to have you in his life. He doesn't want to be separate from you. He wants to spend time with you. And this could also be spending time outdoors. So outdoors may be significant to him. He may be outdoorsy. He may like going out in nature. He may like connecting with it. It may be part of his purpose. This could also be to do with work or something he's guided to do. Going somewhere new. Perhaps he wants to move or relocate in some way. So what else do you need to know? We've got, Ace of Cups and Two of Cups again. So he does see you in a romantic way. He does see a future with you and a relationship with you. So I feel if there is something he's in, he's going to release that to free himself up so he can follow his dreams. He just needs to get over his insecurity of not liking who he really is. What if you don't like the real me? Or, and this is because of, facing the shadows inside can be scary. Facing our truth, taking the mask off. And he gets annoyed at himself for perhaps the time it's taken for that to happen. And that's why he's spending more time outdoors, because when you spend more time outdoors, it really does bring a cleansing energy in. I hope that helps again. Someone commented on the channel and said, I can't go outdoors because it's 100 degrees and I'll fry or something like that. I said, there's plenty of safe ways to go in nature. You just have to be safe. You don't have to go directly in the sun. You could sit in a conservatory or in a beer garden or, in a shaded area. So it's about being realistic and honest, not being negative. I'm not saying you are, but I mean, I found that comment as if to say, well, I'm not going to do what I know I should be doing inside. It's about trusting your intuition. And I feel that's what your person is doing. He's trusting his intuition more. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Please answer for my sister, Melissa. I love the way you guys are so generous with each other and you help each other. It's really beautiful. So good morning, everyone. Let's get those thumbs up. Melissa says, thank you, honey, guided by my peeps. So let's find your question. Good morning, Liz. Any message from Dude today? So what does Dude want you to know today? Okay. There you go. Like Renee says, when it's that hot here, I get up early or stay up late to have time in nature. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Renee knows because she lives in, California girl. I'm watching 902. I know, so I'm just loving it. I keep seeing 555. So your dude is seeing 555, which means he's being guided to make changes. He knows he needs to change. He wants to change. He sees his life differently when he explores it in his mind. So he's seen that number until he actually takes action towards change. He said, I need to be financially ready. So he's dealing with money. So he could be looking at his finances today. He could be at work. He could be trying to work through something in his mind about money to free himself up to have more money or to have freedom in his finances. So he said, I keep seeing 555 because I need to be financially ready. So he could also be doing something to make changes in his finances. So this could well be financial changes or changes to do with work. He said, the words won't come out. I need time to open up. So he does want to communicate to you. He just struggles to find the words or to know what words to say. So I need time to open up. And obviously you give him time. He said, it's not you, it's me, I love you. So he knows full well it's not you. Okay, even though you will be learning your own lessons and dealing with your own stuff, he said, it's not you, it's me. My partner is a good person. I'm struggling with causing pain. So first thing I'm connecting with here is you're really his partner. And he's struggling because he knows it's causing you pain, because he knows that he needs a bit more time. And he's trying to sort his finances out. If there is a karmic partner, he's struggling with causing that person pain. And that can be because they've spent time together, friendship, whatever the circumstances are. It's not because he loves her, he loves you. Okay, it's because he's a good person, he doesn't want to cause anyone pain, so he's struggling. But I do feel this is also about the pain he's caused you in this situation. And he said, I'm struggling to cope with the pressure, and I feel this is financial pressure. And he's communicating with you through music. So again, music coming through again. You're very vivid today with the weekend ahead. Very potent, powerful. So I do feel that he's struggling with money, and that's the hold up at this point. And that's what he'll be dealing with. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, yes, I've already read your cards, honey. I've already done your reading. So I think it was before Jove and Victor. So I've just done Melissa, I did Jovanat before, and then it was you, okay? So you're two people behind, if that makes sense. And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message about my DM today? His current thoughts towards me. So what's going on with him? I'm afraid of change and the impact it will have on my life. So he's afraid. He's afraid of making changes because of what it will do. Okay, the impact it will have on his life. So he's afraid of the change because he doesn't know what's going to happen. It's uncertainty. So he's afraid of uncertainty. Making a big change and then what? That's what he's afraid of. Give me time. So he needs time to come into awareness of what these changes are he needs to make and to adjust to that in his mind. And he's saying, if you give me time, I'll contact you. I want to fix it. So he does want to sort things out with you. He does want to fix it with you. You just need to give him this time and then he'll contact you. So again, that's a sign for you to take the step back so he can come to you. But he's afraid of change. So in his life right now, there's things he knows he has to change or do differently, but he's still afraid of those things. And that's why he needs time, because he's got to come to terms with that and deal with the impact it will have. And usually they deal with that through the in the mind. They start thinking about it and processing it and working through it. And that can also come into their dreams as well. So if you give him time, he's going to contact you when he's ready to fix it with you and clear away or heal or change whatever he needs to let go of. So if this is a karmic cycle, for example, he's well aware that he's got to change that karmic cycle to fix it with you and to have anything real with you. And he knows that, he's aware of that. So that's what he's working on, and that's why you've got to give him time and why it's more beneficial if you give him that time to come to you, because he will be ready then to get his head around the changes, or he will have dealt with the changes by the time he comes around. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation there, collective messages. So let's do, let me think, I'm not going to do a timing because I've got one of those coming on later. Let me see what I can do. Let's do, I know, we'll bring the book in. I haven't done the book for a while, have I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 1, 2 or 3 and I'm going to use the book of answers. Okay, so I want you to think of something that you may want an answer about or something that's on your mind, and I'm going to give you some guidance about it through the book of answers. So we're going to do 3. So pick a number, 1, 2 or 3. Think of your question, look at the book, okay? Look at the book and think of your question or something you want guidance on, and I'm going to do a 1, 2 or 3 around it with this book, okay? So I'm going to close my eyes. What do number 1 need to know, please, angels? Act as though it's already real. So whatever it is you're wanting, try and act as if the law of assumption, assume it's already yours. Obviously, we never assume because it makes an ass out of you and me, and we never expect because then we get disappointed. But you work the law of attraction to visualize, and then it materializes it in. Okay, so act as if I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. I am where I need to be. I am financially free. I am driving that car. I am living in that house. I am whatever it is. So if you act as though it's already real, that's going to create the feeling of it manifesting. So number 2, what do we need to know for number 2? What do we need to know for number 2? So you see I'm not looking, I've no idea what I'm choosing. I'm just being guided to wherever I am. Here we go. If it's done well, if not, don't do it at all. So what this means is, it must, for it to happen, or whatever it is you want to do, it's got to be done the right way. If it isn't done the right way, there's no point in doing it. So in other words, what I'm feeling is, it needs to be in the right way. So this is why there can be delays or obstacles or challenges, because if you're going to be together, if you're manifesting love, for example, and your question is about being together, it needs to be done the right way or not at all. So this is why it's so important to give it the time it needs to manifest into what it needs to be. That's why separation is so important, why healing is so important. So for example, if it's done well, great. If not, don't do it at all. So I feel this could be about setting boundaries down until it's right. You know, thinking, well, do I really want to just spend 10 minutes with my person and then them to go back to a karmic person? Or do I want to wait until they can be all in with me? Because then it's done well, it's done right. So I feel that you have to put this into your own circumstances depending on what your question is. And it could also be connected with work. Okay, if it's done well, brilliant. If not, don't do it at all. So you have to put 110% in what you're doing. If it's a project, a goal, something you're doing at work, it's like put your best in, but also put boundaries down too. So other people can, connect the same way. Can, do the work that's needed. That's what I'm connecting with. So number 3, what's the message for number 3? You know better now than ever before. So what this means is you intuitively know, and you know now because you are more spiritual, more in tune. You are more psychic now than you've ever been. Because of the lessons you've been through, it's grown your soul enough to know the truth. So you know better now than ever before. So I feel you've also learnt lessons in this situation that's made you a better person, a better version, made you able to deal with things better, handle things better, and you know now, you intuitively know. So I feel this also about trusting and having faith and believing and knowing who you are. Okay, so you know better now than ever before because of what you've been through. So it's made you stronger. And if it's a certain question you've got, the angels say you already know. You know now much better than before because of what you've been through. So you already know the answer. It's intuitively in you. But you have to trust in that. I hope that helps, okay? Interesting answers. Make you think about things, not just yes or no's. Renee, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hello, may I please get any messages meant for me? So what's the message meant for you right now? What's the message meant for the beautiful Renee? Okay, I'm going to take the one that I'm being guided to here. Yeah, they want both, okay? They want me to bring both out. We look at this. This is why. They're both about forgiveness. Ask for forgiveness and embody forgiveness. And I feel this also to do with your body. It's about forgiving your body forgiving you. So this could be something deep-rooted that you need to do to bring like a healing ritual in, to bring forgiveness into the physical vessel. You know, it's like this, the angel is saying to you, your body forgives you. Your body forgives you. Do you forgive your body? Are you forgiving yourself? And he says, crown of stars and thorns. So we go through moments of bliss and we go through moments of pain. So I'm seeing the stars as in when everything makes sense. And sometimes for everything to make sense, it's confusing at first. What they're showing me is, you know how when in a cartoon, when someone bangs their head and all those stars go around and it makes that noise like, and then everything becomes clear. It's like sometimes you go through moments of clarity in that way. And it's also through going through the dark times, the thorns, the pain. And also show me Jesus with you as well, with the crown of thorns, to embody forgiveness. I feel Jesus is helping you to forgive. And this could be anything to do with the past, but I feel it's more about the relationship you have with you. So I feel you're going through a healing within the self right now, within the soul, within the physical vessel. And it says, ask for forgiveness. So forgiveness is so important right now, and that's why Jesus is coming through for you. So I want to bring a message in from Jesus. So Jesus is saying to you, with God, all things are possible. So it's about remembering that. With God, all things are possible. Whatever's going on in the physical self, God can heal this. And there's a reason for everything that happens. So there's a reason. Again, there could be something you're not quite putting your finger on. There is still becoming clear to you. So it could still be a moment of the stars going around and then the clarity coming in. Because God's saying here, Jesus is saying, with God all things are possible. And have faith in God. And this may be something you are still learning to do in your own way. Okay, and the card that's moving on top is love one another as I have loved you. So again, this is about kindness, empathy, compassion, all the things we embody when we come to earth, operating in the fruit of the Spirit. There's a big message here about trusting in God and knowing that he can heal you and help you to see through the illusion of the physical, or to understand there is a plan for everything. And to ask for forgiveness helps you to embody forgiveness. And maybe asking your body to forgive you and you forgiving your body. To give me fear around that. So let's see what else we need to know. Okay, so I've definitely got that healing message coming in there for you. Yeah, they're giving me a lot of fear being released, okay? So what else do you need to know? Yeah, we got 2 of Wands, balance. I feel this is, again, it's like 2 sides of you. So the first thing I'm connecting with is that you and your twin flame are one. And I know you're not asking about that, but I am seeing that. So also you will be experiencing certain things physically and emotionally that he goes through too. And that could also be a part of it. But I'm also seeing this as sometimes you may feel in your own life like you're like Jekyll and Hyde. Like you have a moment where you're very calm and collected and clear, and then you go into pain, stress and anxiety and panic or worry, or it's like your ego takes over. And we all go through this, as you know. So I feel it's like you learning how to handle the different sides of you and how you move forward and knowing that you are safe. That's what I'm connecting with, and that's balancing your energy. So that's what I'm seeing in the card there. So I feel really it's like balancing your masculine and feminine self. Let's bring you one more card in as well. Let's bring in Archangel Raphael, healing. What does Raphael want to say to you? Just seeing it's a relax card. Relax. Now this will really resonate with you anyway, because what do you do when you relax? You go near the ocean. It says be near water to bring in the calm energy of flow. So being around water is very cleansing to you, very calming to you. And if you can't get near the water, listen to music with water in. So like a meditation with ocean sounds, and then visualize yourself lying on that beach or being around the ocean. So relax yourself with water to be near it or to be in it, to put you in the energy of flow again. I hope that helps, okay? Minnie, thank you for the donation. And what I'll do as well, I'll send you that video I watched. Let me actually see if I've got it on my phone. Hang on a moment here. The one I watched last night. It was so relaxing. I mean, it isn't relaxing in some ways because they're talking in, they've got the control tower talking in their ear all the time, haven't they? But other than that, I really enjoyed it. It was really calming. Let me find it because I've got some other stuff. Here we go. Let me just turn the sound down. I'm going to send you this video. You may not be interested in this at all, but, I just found it super calming. You'll probably see what I mean. So I'm just going to send you this email right now. Hang on a minute, otherwise I'll forget to. There we go. So I've just sent you that video I'm talking about with the flight thing I watched last night. I found it very calming. I had the whole thing on the TV. And so I really enjoyed it. So I might do that again tonight. And let me know what you think of that, okay? So you may not be going to where, but you can go on that flight. You can go on the plane. Why not, with the pilots? So Minnie, thank you for the donation. Message from P. Okay, so what does P want you to know today? I watch your social media to see what you're up to. So he's definitely watching you through your social media, or he's got his eye on you in some way. He's watching you. So you may have felt that. You may have felt him spying on you, or you may have felt eyes on you. And he said, it destroys me that I've destroyed our love. So he feels like he's caused the problem. He's destroyed things between you and he wants to sort it out. And he said, I just need to find a solution to move this forward. This one moved on top. So what he's saying is, I'm watching your social media to see if you still care about me, to see what you're doing, because I want to fix it with you. I want to find a way to move this forward. I want to find a solution because it destroys me that I've destroyed our love. So it is hurting him more than you think, being away from you or whatever's happened between you. So what's his plan? Or obviously he plans to come in and sort things out with you. So yeah, we've got the Page of Wands. There is good news coming here. And the Sun. So he is going to take action towards you and there'll be a positive outcome. Because I feel you want to sort things out with him. You want to move it forward. So I feel that when he actually does reach out and make a move, and I feel he will perhaps come to you with some good news, and it will be good news that he wants to sort it out and move it forward anyway. There could even be an apology here when he comes forward, and they show me bees and beehives in my mind as well. So you may see bees, you may see a beehive. That's a sign that it's moving forward. Then he's going to feel strong because he's taken control, and it's going to lead to a positive outcome. So I do feel this is heading in the right direction right now. So have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you to everyone who's donating, and thank you to everyone who's in the house. If you aren't receiving a message directly, something, if it's resonating with you, claim it because it will be for you. The angels are aware how many people watch and that not everyone can be answered directly, so they'll bring messages in that resonate with perhaps everyone. So Anne, thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank and advice? Do you think he can heal and move on after 35 years with his wife? Of course. Of course he's capable of doing that. That's why he needs this time. That's what he's doing. So you've got to understand that is exactly what he's doing right now. In this silent time, in this time of being away from you, he's gathering his own identity back. Okay, how is he with her now? And again, it doesn't matter how he is with her now. Again, that'll be you worrying that something's going on. It isn't, okay? So, yeah, he's going to communicate soon. You've got to have faith. The Page of Cups, he's going to communicate to you. He will take that leap of faith forward. You've got the rabbit there. He is going to move forward to you. And he will be reborn in his own way. He's going through a rebirth right now. To start again, to feel reborn. And he's going to feel a lot more young. He's going to feel more youthful in a way than he's been. So I feel he rejuvenated himself. He needs this time. If you don't give him this time, I know you are, it will backfire. Okay? So what he's saying is, I'm thinking of the children. So of course he still thinks of his children, but that's what he thinks about. He isn't thinking about her. He's thinking of his children. Okay, so when he kind of misses the relationship or misses the family environment, it's the children he misses, not her, if that makes sense. I watch your social media to see what you're up to. So he's still watching you. He's still got his eye on you in some way, even if he's not reaching out at this point. And he said, I'm sorting out my karmic ties. I'm sorting it out. I'm thinking of the children and I'm sorting it out. So again, there's nothing here that suggests that he's going back to the karmic partner or he's interested in the karmic partner, okay, because that karmic partner is past tense in his mind. But his children are still very much important, and he is sorting out the things he needs to sort out to be free. Okay, I know you miss him, honey. He misses you too, but he is going to communicate. Okay, pick the card up, there it is. You know, and he may be spending time with his children right now. Doesn't mean he's spending time with her, even if they are doing things together, which I'm not feeling, by the way. But I feel he may well be spending time with children. This could even be a significant child he's spending time with. Okay, so I do feel that that's important to him. But obviously, of course, it's important to him. So how's he feeling about you? Anything else? He's saying, this fire is still burning in me for you. Do you feel it too? This is the flame card. So he still feels all the passion for you and the desire. The flame hasn't gone out. He's just making sure he's coming forward at the right time. But the Page of Cups is there again, wanting to reach out. So I know that you've been waiting for this communication. You just got to be patient a bit longer. Let me see if I can get a timing. We've got 6. So 6 is obviously about June. Could be within 6 hours, 6 days. Okay. I'm feeling all June. I'm not feeling it's longer than the end of June. Could be 6 weeks at the most here. Okay, because I'm already feeling he wants to communicate now. So again, like I say, you've got to be patient with the when. Time is illusion. Timelines are guidelines. It's when he feels ready. But I'm feeling 6 is important. So June or the 6th day of June, 6/6 portal could be interesting for you as well. So just have faith. I hope that helps, okay? And I'm seeing that as a 6 nor a 9, by the way. Okay, I'm sick, and it came out as a 6 anyway. It could be a 9, but I'm seeing it as a 6 nor a 9, okay? Before someone says, oh, it's a 9. Natalia, thank you for your milestone, honey, and all your amazing love and support. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from G? Also, I'm seeing fire trucks as a sign. I woke up from a dream of fire, alarm, and kids running, screaming, everyone get out. So again, this is about, fire is usually connected with passion and desire. But you could be going through some fears about other things that you're subconsciously working through. Well, I'll see what G wants to say first of all, and then I'll get a message about the fire, okay? So what does G want to say? So he's saying, I've been focusing my life around me lately, around myself, and I'm not sure I want to spend my time with someone else right now. So what he's really saying is, I'm not ready to be with anyone at this moment, because I'm working on self-love and self-care. Okay, so he's like me, myself, and I. So it doesn't mean he's selfish. It just means self-care is the key to him being able to be ready for you. So he's really enjoying spending time with himself. Okay, and he's working on himself right now because he's recognizing, until I actually love myself, I can't love you the right way. So it's not that he doesn't want you or he doesn't want to spend time with you. He's just recognizing right now, in this moment, it's better for him to be with himself. So I don't feel he's with anyone else. I don't feel he's, he's got anyone romantically in his life right now. He may be spending time with friends or family, but I don't feel there's anyone significant. He's not like there's a significant person in his life because he's enjoying being single. He's enjoying, not because he wants to be single in the long term, but because he wants to enjoy the time he has for himself right now to prepare. Okay, so he is enjoying that. And I feel that, the only person he would ever really entertain some kind of permanent relationship with anyway is you. So we've got the sun. Now, it's interesting the sun's come out because this is what I'm connecting with this fire because, you're going away soon. It's going to be very hot there. Now, I know you're used to hot weather, okay, but I know this will also be somewhere hot. So the sun is obviously about positive outcome as well. So I feel there is a positive outcome of whatever you're dreaming about. Because, you may think, oh, it's a bit alarming with an alarm going off, kids running and screaming, get out, what does that mean? But I feel there's a positive reason you're dreaming that. So it could be your own inner child that you are creating a healing with, because we've got the Empress, and the Empress is in reverse. So I feel the message here is to remember who you are and that you're in control. So nothing can affect you without your own permission. You're in control of your own thoughts, and you've got the 9 of Cups. Your dreams are coming true. So I don't feel there's anything to worry about with this dream. I don't feel like it was an omen of something bad happening in a building that you're going to or anything like that. Okay, unless you get more messages about that, then obviously listen. You know, it's like when me and Lisa went to London, I kept getting signs about not going on the underground, and it was repetitive. Okay, it's not like just one thing, it was repetitive signs. And it was even when we tried to go down into the underground, we were getting the signs not to do it, okay? So when it's repetitive, it's like a warning. But I feel this is a warning of something good coming. And because you've got the Sun, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups, which are all great cards. But obviously the Empress is in reverse. So again, this is about you trusting in your intuition and having faith. I hope that helps, okay? And every day, you know, I check because I've got, I do think about it, because obviously I miss Victor so much anyway, and I know I'm going to go back there. And I've got, on my weather app, obviously I've got where I live, and then I've got London, because I love London. I've got Torquay, Alton, because I go to Alton Towers. I've got Los Angeles on here as well, and Bucharest. So I always have a look at Bucharest, and I was actually looking at this last night, and the weather coming up is like 30 degrees. So like on Friday next week, it's 30 degrees in Bucharest. And I was like, whoa. So I am thinking about you and what the weather's going to be like when you're going there and stuff like that. You know, you guys are always on my mind all the time, even though I may not be talking to you all the time, you know. Come to Los Angeles. I would absolutely love to come to Los Angeles. And he says something I am planning for the future. Me and Renee are already talking about it, and we're thinking about maybe, I don't think it'll be until, we're thinking perhaps 2027 for that. So let me know when you are going to LA. Absolutely. I mean, that's the plan. You know, I definitely want to come to America or come back to America, because I know I've had past lives in America. I know it's going to be a very interesting experience for me, a very emotional experience for me, because I know I've had lives in America. I know I have. I know I've got a connection with Abraham Lincoln as well. So interesting. And I will not be able to go to Bucharest. But yeah, I know you're working, Victor, I know. But obviously I'm not going either. But I know Natalia's going. She's going to have an amazing time. And I feel she's going to have, you know, a real eye-opening time as well, with dreams coming true. So interesting. Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Next action of NB for me. So we'll say NB. What's the next action of NB for you? What's the next action? I want to visit. Anyone who wants to visit the UK, you're very welcome. Let me know and I'll come and see you and meet you. Or I need notice. Okay, it's not like I say, right, I'm coming tomorrow. You know, I would need to know, and then I can obviously meet you in London or wherever. So the Hermit. The next action right now from NB is to go within, to prepare for mission and purpose. So you've got the White Stag. Now the White Stag is about mission and purpose. And I feel that what your person is doing right now, what NB is doing, is going within to work this out, to work out what their mission is or what their purpose is here, to do some deep spiritual work. So I don't feel there's like a next action to come to you right now. It's about going within. This is more important, to prepare for mission and purpose. I feel this person is preparing for the next stage of the journey, preparing for what will be, preparing for mission and purpose in their spiritual endeavours. And that's what they need to do to be able to move forward. So I feel there's going to be telepathic communication and other things going on. I just feel that this person's next action is to actually reconnect with their own self and go through a spiritual awakening. I hope that helps, okay? So they need time. And what's coming in my love life next, okay? So same person, fresh donation here. What's coming in your love life next, okay? What's coming in your love life next? We've got the Star, so something that's being guided to you. Okay, you're being guided. So this is about you having faith in God right now, faith in God's plan, faith in the universe, because you're looking up. So you may be praying about things, you may be asking for things to happen, and these things are going to come in at the right time. I'm also seeing the hair there like a snake, so the wood snake, helping you to release anything that's not serving you, to move the right things in, okay? So I feel that you've just got to have faith right now that what's coming to you will be for you, and it will be at the right time for you. So I feel it's more about prayer. So it's not like I'm going to say, all right, in love, something's coming tomorrow. I'm not feeling that. I feel this is more about you being trusting in what is on the way, trusting in God's plan, trusting in love, trusting that there is a process to the right love coming in for you. And if you're connected with NB, for example, and then B is in the hermit mode right now, it's not the right time for you to come together, clearly. So you have to have faith that what's coming for you will happen in divine timing. So keep praying, talking to God. Know you're being guided, working on you. Because what I'm seeing here is you connecting with your inner child. I'm seeing that, what I'm seeing there is like holding like a teddy bear. Or holding like, nurturing the inner child. So self-love. So what's coming next for you in love is about you having a relationship with you, building a solid foundation by working on you, becoming your own best friend, spending time with yourself. Self-love opens all the doors, and then the right thing, the right person at the right time will be guided to you. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to bring you a message from Jesus as well. What does Jesus want you to know? He's saying, don't worry about tomorrow. It's going to take care of itself. So Jesus says, take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. So in other words, don't worry about tomorrow. Be in the moment. Live in the moment, enjoy it fully, and then tomorrow will take care of itself. I hope that helps, okay? Byron, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Alice and my team? And how are you today? I'm good, thank you, honey. How are you? Hope you're well. So what's the message for today for you? We've got judgment. So I love this because I saw this when I actually picked the deck, or when I first got the deck yesterday. Our soul sister Judy sent me this deck. And I actually split the deck, and this is the card that come out. And the thing I loved about it was the monkey. Because the monkey, it's like monkey magic, so mischief. So I feel there's a lot of adventure coming in for you. The angels want you to see every moment, every day, every step as a new adventure. Okay, you said, I'm struggling with worry today, so what do I say you have to do when you worry? And breathe yourself into the now. You can't live in the now. You've got to do 3 deep breaths in and out. Anytime you catch yourself going into worry, recognize that you're not in the present moment and breathe into the now, okay? Because see this day as an adventure. See everything as a great adventure. Think, wow, God has got me. How amazing life is. Instead of judging life or judging the journey or judging yourself or judging what Alice is doing. And I feel that she is moving beyond her own judgment, worrying about what people think, worrying about what society thinks, so she can actually move forward and take her own, her own journey forward towards what she wants, which is ultimately you. But there's a lot of blessings on the horizon here for you. So the message for you is you would just have to look differently at life and see this day as a blessing or a chore, and realize how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are, and breathe yourself back into the present moment because you're being guided. And what they show me the monkey as is, in Lion King, the monkey, like the guru that guides, it's like you have guides around you showing you the way. You're not alone. So what's the message from Alice coming in? So Alice is saying, she's saying, I want to be able to give something. I want to be able to be equal in this connection. I want to be able to offer something to you. So she wants to offer something real to you, and I feel that's what she's working on. This could be working on finances, working on things she needs to heal in the material world to be your equal. And this can also be a huge message about, forgive me, fear, something that's coming in big time between December and April. So December to April could be your timeline for your union. Okay, and that doesn't mean, oh no, it's not yet. It means you're still healing. You're still working through your own worry and anxiety. And she's saying, I'm trying to heal my insecurities about the way I look. Now to you, she may look amazing. But inside herself, she's got her own fears around her own body or her face or the way she looks. So she's healing those insecurities to feel good enough, to accept herself, to love herself. And she's always receiving signs that she belongs with you. However, the reason why she may not be moving forward at this point is because she wants to come forward with something real she can offer to you. So have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Ron, thank you for the donation. Will B and S come back in my life in June? Will they both communicate with me around the same time? Well, if you've got 2 people around you, first of all, there's an issue. Because if you're giving your energy to 2 different people, you can never be focused on one. So there's always problems when you've got 2 people. Okay, but I'm going to pull a card for each one and see what comes up. So what's going on with B? What's going on with B? and what's going on with S. Okay, what's going on with S? Okay, so let's look at S first of all. So S is saying to you, you make me feel happier and healthier, so why am I running? I feel like a fool. So this person feels silly because when they're around you, they feel healthier, happier. So is S going to come back into your life in June? So we've got the Hierophant. So it feels like S is going through some big spiritual awakening right now, or some big spiritual understanding. And I feel that if this person comes back into your life, it's going to be for a commitment. So I feel that when S thinks about you, S thinks you could be marriage material. You could be someone I could really commit to. Okay, because you make me feel happier and healthier. I don't know why I'm running from you. I feel like a fool. So we've got October, November and December coming through for S. So this may be when it would be the ripest time for a commitment. So October, November and December would be a ripe time, a fertile time for a commitment. Okay, not necessarily when a communication is going to come in. So I'm not saying this person isn't going to communicate with you in June. What I'm saying is the angels want you to know that if this person returns in June, or if this person returns, it's going to be for something real. A commitment which is more likely to happen in October, November and December than in June, okay? So that's your message regarding S. Now regarding B, we've got you have to trust me. So you're learning to trust in the when, the how and all of that with B, okay? And we've got what if you don't want me? So what B's biggest fear is that B returns to you and then you don't want them back. So B is dealing with severe insecurity or anxiety about if you don't want them, and that's their own fear. It's nothing to do with you. So is B going to come back into your life in June? We've got the Nine of Queens. Now, I feel that this is, again, that B right now is working on self-love and self-care and self-healing. Okay, to be able to come back at the right time. This is why you have to trust. So I feel, first of all, you need to let go of the timeline, because you're putting something emphasis on June, and this is about working on the self. There's no timeline on that. So what B wants you to know is you have to trust me that I'm working on myself right now, and I'm filling up my own cup, and I'm becoming the right person, the right version of myself, so that I don't think you don't want me, I think you do want me. So this is about self-love and self-care. So what about a timeline for, so in other words, I'm feeling like possibly no for June because they're working on themselves, but we've got 4. So this could be within the next 4 weeks. It could be the 4th day of June. It could be 4 months. And again, because we've got the other timeline coming through as well, it could be, something could be coming later in the year, not necessarily in the middle of the year. So I feel you've got to let go of the June, thinking about June, and you have to trust that everything will happen at the right time. Because ultimately what I'm connecting with is, when I'm connecting with the energies between B and S, I feel B is where there's more growth. So for example, I would connect with B more as perhaps your twin flame, and S more as a soulmate. But obviously it's not my job to say that. You know your own truth. That's the energy I'm connecting within the cards. That can always shift and change, because it's like S wants some kind of solid commitment with you, and B is, there's more lessons and growth there. That's what I'm connecting with. So I don't feel that, I'm not saying a no to the communication or coming back in June for either of them. Anything is possible. But it's like, you've got to understand that it's more important they come back in the right energy than just turning up to give you a communication because you want a communication. So B is working on self-love and self-care, and S is thinking about commitment. I hope that helps, okay? Mom19, thank you for the donation, honey. I feel detached yet warm seeing pictures TJ posted from his trip. And that's because you are feeling the love and gratitude, and you're feeling how this trip has helped him. I'm grateful to see him happy, travel with friends, feed a baby porcupine, but felt he's perfectly fine without me. Angel out with surrender, please. Well, again, it's not that he's perfectly fine without you. He's distracted, but he's also going through a healing. And it's not that he's fine without you. It's like acceptance. It's about being okay in the present moment. What you felt is he's more in the now than in worry or fear. So it's a good thing. It's about the knowing that it's going to be okay. And that's really what you are feeling, even though you may not be understanding it. I'm going to be okay. It's going to be okay whatever happens. So surrender is really about being okay whatever happens. And the way you work through surrender is catching yourself when you go into fear and when you go into panic or anxiety, and pulling yourself back into the now and praying and asking for signs and trusting in God's plan. So let's see what you need to know, okay? So what's the message coming through for you? We've got the High Priestess. So I love this because you've got the new moon, first of all. So definitely feel the moon cycle this time is significant to you because it's giving you strength. And you're also learning, you're learning, you're growing, you're learning to understand yourself better. You're learning right now to trust in your own intuition more, to connect with your senses and your psychic awareness. So you're definitely becoming more psychic and spiritual through this whole experience. Remember, surrender is a very spiritual thing. It's about self-control, self-discipline. It's about the fruit of the Spirit. It's about being kind to yourself. It's about recognizing that it's going to be okay. I am loved beyond measure. God has got my back. It's going to be okay. I don't need another human being to validate me in any way, shape or form because I can validate me. And God gives me everything I need. God is my bread, my source. And then when I'm ready, God's going to bless me with my person. And I feel that's what you're coming to terms with in your own way. So I don't feel it's that he's been happy without you or anything like that. He's just been getting on with it like you are. And it's a very powerful thing. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Surrender is an ongoing thing. It's not something we just do once and that's it. We have to keep surrendering. So connect with the land. They give me a block. And I feel again there's a block because he's been connecting with the land. He's been going on his trip. He's been traveling. And he's been learning. Now what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing the swan as you. The way you're very graceful when you're going with the flow. And then I'm seeing this kangaroo. I'm seeing this as a kangaroo anyway. As wanting to move forward. So again, it's about self-control. And this is you with the aspects of you learning how to discipline yourself and calm yourself down when you feel like you're panicking or you're wanting to reach out or do something. So you're learning how to connect with yourself through your spiritual practices like being grateful and going in nature and calming your energy through breath work. But you're connecting with the land, you're connecting with him through the land. It says let the past die. So you've also been going through a healing where you've been releasing the past, letting go of things that don't serve you anymore and following your dreams. And I love this because I'm seeing this as moving forward. We've got 26 and 27. So I'm seeing like a timeline of something will have shifted in you from 2017. You've got a timeline, a 10-year timeline between 2017 and 2027. So I feel by 2027, you're going to be in a much more psychic, spiritual place than you are even now. So I'm really seeing a lot of psychic intelligence and awareness around you in 2027. So this could well be when you're in your mission properly. So you're ready to follow your dreams in 2026. You're ready to follow your mission in 2027, letting the past go. Completely being in the energy of surrender here. So I definitely feel that you're aware of your own journey and what you're learning as well. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be on your own in 2026 or 27. It means you're ready for what God has for you. So I feel you're going through a big spiritual awakening and you're connecting with the land, you're connecting with the moment, you're connecting with the present. And that's opening your heart and soul to what's meant to be. I hope that helps, okay? And Baker 14, great to see you, honey. Thank you for your donation. Any messages from Christo? My birthday is coming up this weekend. Happy birthday. He doesn't know it is. He'll feel it though. Any message from him towards me will be appreciated. We're in no contact. So what's the message from Christo to you? So the first card coming out is I feel guilt over my situation. So there's things he feels guilty about. Now, this could be the way he's handled things. It could be a situation he's in. So, for example, if he's with a karmic partner, there's a karmic relationship, he could feel guilty for wanting you when he's in that, okay? He's saying, you inspire me to become a better person. So you've changed him you've awakened him. You know, since he's met you, his life has changed and shifted in many ways. He said, I'm dealing with my family situation so I can be there for you. So there may be guilt over family here. It could be his own family, as in like relations, like mum, dad, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, grandparents, like immediate family. Or it could be if he's got kids or if there's, you know, other people involved there. But I'm feeling this is more guilt because he's people pleasing. Or he feels guilty because he's trying to do the right thing when he wants to do something else. That's what I'm feeling. And he said, I'm connecting with my true self because you inspire me to be a better person or do something differently. And I'm talking to you in my mind and I'm looking at pictures to feel close to you. So what I'm feeling is you're in no contact, but he is connecting with you. He's looking at photos of you. He's talking to you in his mind. He's thinking of you. And it's helping him to connect with who he truly is, to be able to move away from whatever's holding him back from being with you in the physical that he feels guilty about. And I feel he feels guilty about following his heart. And that will be because of, you know, like a wound that he's healing. So I feel you've just got to give him time to move forward and open up to you. Yeah, we've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So he's a very loyal person. And you're a very psychic, spiritual person. So he is loyal to you in his own way. And he does want to gather strength to come forward and show you his loyalty. So you have to have faith in that. You have faith in the person you are right now. Because the person you are is attracting him in. And it's about you know inside who you are. You are filling up your own cup right now. And that puts you into a position of power. So it's only a matter of time until he shows you loyalty. And anything he feels guilty about, he's dealing with to make this happen. I hope that helps, okay? So I want to say as well a big thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending you all so much love. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. Thank you for being patient with me. There's only one of me. And a big thank you to my moderators for doing such an amazing job as well. We've got Misty in the house. We've got Lion of God. We've got Victor. We've got Alyssa. We've got Laura. Renee's been in. Donna. So a big thank you to all of you. Ling's been in as well. And I've missed anyone, you know, I still think about Rob's here as well, Guided by Fire. So thank you for being here as well. Samantha Chappell, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages from Gabriel today? They give me a little bit of a block in the throat when I'm connecting with Gabriel. He's saying to you, you have done nothing wrong. So he's reminding you he's the one dealing with his own issues. Now, that doesn't mean you aren't dealing with your own issues, you are. But he's like, he's saying, you've done nothing wrong. You know, you're the only real thing in my life. I'm not sleeping very well. So I feel really what he's trying to say is, it's not your fault that he hasn't moved forward yet or made a change or done something. He's trying to work out how to do it or what to do because he's not sleeping very well. So he may be tired in the day. He may be a bit moody because he's lying awake at night processing things. And what he knows is that you're the real thing in his life, the only real thing. So when he's around you, he doesn't have to wear a mask. He doesn't have to hide himself. He doesn't have to pretend to be something he isn't. And that's what he's processing when he's lying awake. So when, you know, he's tired, it's also making him slower. So again, this can create a delay. So what else do you need to know? And if you're feeling tired today or over the weekend, that's why. They also gave me tooth pain. So it's also connected with a decision he has to make. Yeah, he's working out how to move on from whatever he needs to move on from because he wants to. And he wants an easier life. He wants a calmer life. He wants to move forward. So I feel that there's also a timeline here of something he's shifting or moving away from. Now, I've got two timelines coming through because I feel there's something he's left behind already that he's moving away from between now and June. So this could be his thoughts and feelings. Because I feel like the physical moving away from whatever it is he's leaving behind is happening between August and June next year. So I'm seeing August this year, especially around the new moon around that time. So when is the new moon in August? Let's have a look. The 23rd of August. So the 23rd of August is going to be a significant date for him or the connection. So between then and June 2026 is a time of big rapid change. So this could be your timeline for union between those two dates there. Where I feel that he's working through how he's going to walk away from something and how he can escape and move on and be free. So if that's a karmic cycle ending, that's what is on his mind right now. And that's also what he's having sleepless nights over. But you've done nothing wrong. So just let this unfold naturally. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Important message for my angels in DM, please. So what's an important message for you from your angels in DM? Give me a block there. Release your pain. So it's so important you let go of any pain, anything that's hurt you. Let it go, forgive yourself. And we've got Foxgate as well, which is about solutions and decisions. So it's your choice. Make a choice. Make the decision to let go of the past, to release the pain. Whatever's hurt you in this connection or whatever's hurt you in life. So if anything's hurt you, whether it's connected with your twin or it's connected with anything else, you have the choice to make that choice to let that go. This could also be if you're going through anything physical or any ascension symptoms right now. You have a choice how you handle or deal with it. So make a choice to let go. And I feel this is also a choice that's being made in 2025. So it's very likely right now your divine masculine is making a choice. And that may be why you're perhaps seeing foxes. If you've seen a fox yourself, there's a choice being made, a decision to move forward. Because this says Fox Gate. So I'm seeing a solution will open a door or a gate to move forward, a portal, a new beginning. And I feel what your person is doing is making a choice to release their pain, because I feel they're in a cycle of pain or sorrow or dealing with stress, and they need to release that pain by making a choice to move forward or start again. So I feel this is the energy of a new beginning coming in. Okay, so what else is going on? Okay, what else is your DM saying? My partner knows about us and I'm trying to deal with that. So if this is connected with leaving behind a cycle, a karmic situation, they're trying to deal with that. Someone knows about it. So this could be a partner, as in a karmic partner or a friend, a family member, someone who they may be talking to. Okay. And it also says, I'm feeling overwhelmed by the desire and passion I have for you. So your person is being led to you through their emotions and feelings, but you have to trust them. You have to trust me, they're saying. What if you don't want me? So there is fear there. And you make me happier and healthier, so why am I running? I feel like a fool. So your person knows they've got to make a choice to leave something behind. And this could be a karmic situation or something they're dealing with that is overwhelming them. But they're overwhelmed more by the passion and desire for you. And there's also a fear there of you not wanting them. So what I'm feeling is a decision to make a change, to have a new start. And that's what they're currently working through. I hope that helps, okay? Enchanted Moon Tarot, thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what is Daryl's dark truth surrounding our relationship? What's his next action towards me? So what's his dark truth? Wow, that just nearly hit me in the face there. And what's his next action? Actually, let's use for his next action this deck. What's his next action? What's his next action? Okay, so first of all, the dark truth is nostalgia and feather. So the journey is protect. They give me a big block. So I feel that his dark truth is he's not communicating something. I feel the universe is working to bring you to bring us together. The signs are everywhere. So he's seen signs constantly, and he does feel inside the universe is bringing you together. So, you know, his dark truth is really he feels something's guiding it. Now, that's a dark truth because he may not be talking about it. He may feel it very overwhelming or weird or strange, or, you know, he's having these spiritual experiences. You know, you may see it as paranormal activity, you know, something weird, because the feather is the protection, obviously. So the angels are all around this. So there's angelic intervention. And he said, I look at your photos often. I can't believe how much time has passed. I miss you. So, you know, his dark truth is he's watching you. He's feeling nostalgic about you. He's having memories of you. He's obsessing over you a little bit too. And his next action is to move toward you. Look at this. We've got the Two of Cups. So to make it right, to hold your hand, to look into your eyes, to come to you in a very physical way. So I feel like a physical meet-up or interaction is what he wants to happen. And I feel that's divinely being orchestrated anyway. This card's moving on top as well. Thoughts, I've been in my head about you constantly. So I feel his dark truth. And it's really powerful. This has come in here actually because, you know, I was using these two decks together the other day and I've clearly mixed them up because they're two separate decks. And this has come in. So look at this. You've got the red rose and you've got this kind of white rose or grey rose here. So I feel the passion and fire is overwhelming him. You know, he is the passion, the need to come forward to you, and I feel there could be an apology as well, is more powerful than any struggle he's going through. Very interesting that card's come out. So I've been in my head about you constantly. So I do feel he is obsessing about you a little bit. And I'm going to bring a dark truth in as well. If I can find the deck, hang on a minute. There it is. Okay, so what's his dark truth? What's his dark truth surrounding the relationship? Jumped out, he's lost. Okay, nobody seems to get me or understand me, but you, I feel alone. So he feels alone. So he's in his head trying to work it all out, but his next step is to move towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Eye-opening, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, it's my twin's birthday. I don't know if I should reach out to him. Any messages CJ wants me to know. Well, follow your heart. Do what you feel is right, okay? So should you reach out to him? What's your gut telling you? Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands. I feel if you take action, it will be reciprocated. It will be felt. Okay, so I feel that, you know, this about you, if you take action, I actually feel that he would be very turned on by a communication from you. It would light him up inside. It would make him feel good. Even if he doesn't respond. Even if he does nothing back, it doesn't mean he hasn't felt the energy of it, okay? So what does he want you to know? And I feel that he is thinking about you in a very passionate way. Yeah, he still needs to do some reflecting. He's still feeling trapped in his circumstances, or he's still feeling a bit stuck. So he may not be able to reciprocate the way perhaps you want him to, because he's saying, I'm hurting inside and need time alone. I am connecting with that because this looks painful. You know, the Four of Swords is about reflection, but look how much pain is in this card. You know, it's like this person is bandaged up or being held back in some way. So I feel he can't actually give to you the way you want, and he does need time alone to process and deal with his pain. But I feel that it would light him up inside. So obviously it's your choice. You have to ask yourself the question, how will it make me feel if he doesn't reply or he doesn't do what I want him to do, I suppose? Will it hurt me? And if the answer is yes, then maybe don't reach out to give me fear. So if you reaching out is going to cause you any kind of fear or regret, or you're going to feel bad about it or start regretting you've done it, then obviously it's not the right thing to do. However, I do feel if you do reach out, it would be welcomed, even if he doesn't reply, or even if he doesn't come back the way you want him to, because he is still feeling trapped. He does need time to reflect and heal certain things in his life. So he's not ready to be with you, but I do feel it will be a welcome message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how is A? May I have a message from him? So, how is A? Straight out. I'm afraid that I won't be what you expect me to be. Okay, so he's saying to you, I don't know if I can live up to your expectations. I don't know if I can be what you want me to be. Now, this isn't really about you at all. It's about himself. It's about him being in the mirror with his higher self, saying, I don't know if I can be what I need to be, what I expect myself to be. So it's really working through his own fears about being good enough. And he's worried that he won't be able to match you in your light. So he struggles with that. So what else is he going? You're going to reconnect definitely though, because it's just disconnected and reconnected. He's saying to you, if I told you the truth, you would be shocked. I'm afraid of your reaction. So I feel that he's afraid to say to you, I don't know if I can be what you want me to be. I don't know if I can live up to your expectations. I don't know if I can match you at your level. And obviously you may have no expectations at all, by the way. This is his own thoughts and fears. He's saying it's easier sometimes to fill the void with superficial encounters. I don't know what I am yet. I don't know what I am, who I am yet. So what I'm feeling with this is the void is like he's filling the void up of not being with you with other things. Now, I'm not feeling it's encounters with other people. This could be food, overeating. It could be alcohol. It could be busying himself up with something. You know, getting busy with something. It's like because he's afraid of not being good enough. The whole thing here is he's afraid of not being good enough for you and letting you down and you not wanting him. So he's trying to justify staying away in this way by like distracting himself with something or doing something. I'll get to that in a minute. I'll deal with that in a minute. He's always busy with work. There you go. So it's work related. I'll get to that in a minute. I'll deal with it in a minute. I'm going to do this because he's afraid of not being good enough. Now, again, if he's work orientated, he may have high expectations in his job. So he may just be a perfectionist. So he wants everything to be right. He wants everything to be perfect. And because he's behaving that way in his physical world, then he may put that onto himself. So it's like it's nothing to do with you. It's not like I'm saying to you that he is saying, oh, you have all these expectations and I can't live up to them. It's his own expectations because he sees you as this goddess out of his league and he wants to match your energy. And that's what he's struggling with. So it's not that he doesn't want to be with you. He thinks he can't because he doesn't feel good enough. That's what he's working through. I hope that helps the case. I'll see what his next step is. Yes, you are right. I am from Stoke-on-Trent. Yes. I have got an outrageous Stoke accent. Yes, I can't help that, So we've got Queen of Coins. So definitely how he sees you. He sees you as this powerful goddess in her power, living her best life, owning herself, making her own money, doing her own thing. And he wants to be able to match that. That's what he's showing you. I hope that helps, okay? So just give him time to work through his own stuff. Raylene, thank you for the donation. He wants to rev up. Next door's going out. I can hear the car revving up. So, it's like he's revving up to move forward to get it right. Raylene, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can you please give me a message from my DM? Of course. So, what's the message coming through from your DM right now? So your DM is saying, I'm stressing over finances right now. So there's money worries going on or money concerns he's dealing with. And he needs time alone to figure that out. It's causing him pain. So he's worrying about his money. Okay? I'm learning who I am. And he may also be learning who he is, connected with finances or work. So he may be thinking, is this really what I want to be doing? Dealing with this situation or this money or this work situation. So I feel this 3D stuff is taken care of. We've got the world, and there could be a completion here, to be able to move forward to you with an offer. So money is important to him. Now, I'm not saying it's important to you. Okay, you may not care at all, about money. But it matters to him because he wants to be able to give you a good life or to be your equal. So he wants to give you the world. That's what's coming through. The offer he wants to give to you is he wants to offer you the world. He wants to give you everything because he knows you deserve the world. And that's what he's currently stressing over. And he needs time alone to deal with this. So he's learning who he is. He may even want to make some changes so he's able to have more time with you when you are in union, when you're actually together. And he's thinking, how can I do this? How can I financially do this? So I feel he's working on finances now to be able to give to you later. And I feel there is an offer coming in from him between December and April. That's what I've got coming through. I hope that helps, okay? But he's still learning who he is right now to become the best version of himself. Karina with a C, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Message from my DM. So what's the message from your DM? Why now? Okay, first card, I'll do these first. Yeah, I'm not running from you, I'm running from myself, isn't it silly? So he knows how daft it is to run from you. And I've got to get up to get this card, okay? He's saying, I will see you again. So he is going to take action to see you again because I had to get up out of the chair to get the card. So if he's running or he seems to be pushing you away, he's running from himself. He knows how silly it is and he will see you again. I need to forgive myself. So before he sees you again, he's got to forgive himself for something. And this could be for acting like a fool, for running away. We will be together at the right time. So 2 cards about coming back together. 2 cards about why he may be holding himself back. So he said, I need to forgive myself from running away. I need to forgive myself. I've realised I've been running from myself and I know how silly that is. So I've got to forgive myself for acting like a fool. We will be together at the right time and I will see you again, okay? This card's moving as well. What if you don't like the real me? There it is. So again, these fears and insecurities coming off if you don't like who he truly is. But it's never about the feminine not liking the masculine. It's about the masculine needing to accept the self. Yeah, 10 of Cups, you're definitely going to be together. There it is. That's what he wants. That's what he dreams about. So you're being shown you have that future. You're going to be together. You're going to be in union. You just have to have faith in the process. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Can I have a message from the angels about what I should know for today? And a message from my twin. Thank you and have a lovely day, and to you. So what do the angels want you to know today? So the message coming through for you today is express your heart. And that's what you're really doing. You know, you may also be writing things down where you express yourself. This says story keeper. So you may be writing things down about yourself, about your feelings, your emotions, you know, keeping your story right now to yourself in your own way, but you're able to express yourself. So you're learning to express your heart. And again, this is a 20, which is connected with everything you've been going through since 2020, has been helping you to open your heart and express your heart. So when you come together with your twin, you'll be able to open up more to each other. So I definitely feel the message here is about you going through your spiritual awakening, especially with all the purple, you know, crown chakra, third eye, Saint Germain with the violet flame, Archangel Jeremiah assisting you. So writing down what you're thinking and feeling. So I feel that you may, you know, share your story at some point. So you may write a book or you may share it in some other way. I just want to get you alone. This is what he's saying to you. So he has had many thoughts about being alone with you. And I do feel he does get you alone in the 5D. You know, he does have fantasies about you. He does think about you when he's secluded, when he's on his own. And he is seeking for answers. And he has seen you everywhere. And he's looking for you everywhere as well. So he is missing you right now. But he does feel like a victim. So he's still healing. I can't see a way out of my situation. It's easier to just stay away. So while he's trying to work out how to be free or how to be with you the right way, he would rather stay away and fantasize about you in this secluded energy because it's safer there. And again, it's because it's not the right time, because you know you're working on you and you know that he has to be able to fully express his heart to you. And that's also something he's working on too. I hope that helps. Saranga, thank you for the donations. So I'm just seeing how many I've got there. So I can see 2, okay. So we've got, I'm about to file a case against 2 people in the civil court for deceit in the name of marriage. Need clear guidance from the angels on this. My divinity says I should do it for my self-respect. So I feel, obviously, do what you feel you're guided to do. Okay, so you've got 10 of swords. I feel it will complete a cycle for you. I don't feel it's going to be easy. There could be some conflict around this, but I feel it will be something that you're doing for yourself. So that's the right thing to do. I feel it will be completed or cleared by October. So the angels are saying to you, you know, if you feel it's the right thing to do for you, then obviously do it. Call on Archangel Jeremiah. He will assist you, but I feel it will end a cycle. It may also help you to let go of any pain or struggle or negativity that you're carrying around. You say, I request archangels to let me meet Kashif in the 5D and sort out things completely in a lucid dream. So call on Archangel Gabriel, call on Archangel Jeremiah, Archangel Raguel to assist you with this. How do we give back to the angels? Gratitude. Gratitude, all thanks to God. Okay, we say thank you, angels, but all gratitude to God because God made angels. So giving thanks, being grateful, you know, being grateful for your life is, and what you have and the help you receive is enough. And I know, you know, you've got a little bit of an issue with God right now. Talking to God directly may not be something you want to do. But when you're talking to your angels, all gratitude goes to God anyway. So just say thank you, angels, for assisting me and guiding and helping me. You know, giving thanks is enough. You don't have to do anything special like, you know, lighting candles, or you just have to be grateful. You know, just gratitude is the key to all things. I hope that helps, okay? CV, thank you for the donation. Will he take any action towards me? Okay, will he take any action towards you? What do you need to know? Will he take any action towards you? We've got the star. He's being guided towards you. So I do feel he will at the right time, but I don't feel it's yet. And this is a hope card, and this is this hope for the future. But I feel you know that he's being guided to you. And I feel what this is also showing you is that you know that he has to be the one to take action. That's something you're learning. So when is he taking action? we've got unexpectedly. It's going to come in unexpected. It will be a change and it will happen any day now. So it could happen any time. Could happen any time. The angel's saying any day now, there's going to be an unexpected change. Why? Because it's being guided. There's hope here. So you have to have faith in the process right now, because it's going to happen and it'll happen any time. Any day now, any day. It could happen any day. So I've got like a long timeline for this. It could happen any time. So just be grateful and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? CeCe Lynn, thank you for the donation. Let me just have a drink. I'm just seeing where I am in the chat, because just be aware as well, guys, you know, when I'm looking at the chat, I'm an hour behind, okay, and I've been on for 2 hours already, so just be aware if you are donating. I can't always guarantee I'm going to answer the donation, so donate at your own discretion, okay? So I'm not saying don't donate, I'm just saying just be aware I am quite behind, okay? Because I can't stay on for hours and hours and hours, and I want to aim to be on for about 3 hours. So if my moderators can kind of look at that, and if you think that I've got too many donations, if I've got an hour's worth of donations left, then no more donations, okay? What do you guys think, my moderators? Do you think I'm okay, or do I need to put a stop on him for now? Let me know. So CeCe Lynn says, hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I feel his pain every day more and more. It's very difficult for me. And that's because he's finding it harder and harder to stay away from you. He's researching the connection. So he's saying, right now I'm researching the connection. So he's doing it, searching. He may be on the internet, Googling what this is, or he may be guided to watch a reading in some way. So I definitely do feel that he is connecting more and more with the spiritual aspect of things. Okay, so he's doing more spiritual work right now. And he is in darkness because you've been triggering that. It says, I've been struggling with my own darkness. I don't want to drag you down into this mess. So you've been feeling and sensing that. Okay, and he's saying that to you. I am in darkness. I am going through a struggle. And that's why he's researching the connection. Because he's trying to make sense, make light of it. He may be looking for answers. Because he's trying to find his way out. So he's finding his way out. It's like he's in a maze. And he's still going round and round in the maze looking for the answers, the solutions. So again, you've got to give him the time to find his way out. And you be the light. So yeah, we got the Empress. So all you need to do is shine your light. So don't let anything drag you down or stop you from remembering who you are. You've got to remember your own power right now. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, Donna, it's up to you, Liz, how you feel. It doesn't know. What I'm trying to say is, I'm an hour behind. When I'm looking at the chat, I'm on 8:10, and I'm looking at the clock and it's 9:25. So what I'm saying is, if you look in the chat for me, do you think I've got an hour's worth of donations? If not, if you do, like, take me an hour to do the donations. If you do think that I haven't got time to do any more, then we'll start saying now, no more donations. That's what I'm asking. Okay? So if you can kind of look at it and think, yeah, Liz, you've probably got too many to do more in an hour, then I'll say net from this point on, no more donations, okay? Or donate at your own discretion from, or put a block on it, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, because I don't know if I'm going to get to finish all these donations in time. I've got to be very careful, because I've got a really busy day, you see. I've got personal readings all day as well. So I might just say from this point on now, no more donations, so I can catch up, and then obviously I can do after. So no more donations. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So from this point on, guys, please, no more donations, or donate at your own discretion, because I need to do the ones I've got here, okay? Yeah, you have enough. Okay, so can you put in the chat then, guys, moderators, please, no more donations, okay? And I do appreciate everyone, obviously. Just I have to obviously be very clear about this with, you know, answering people. So Micah, thank you for the donation. 18 donation. Okay, there you go then. So because I'm on Micah right now. Okay, so guidance in general for next week, please. Okay, so guidance in general for next week for Micah. So the message is make a choice. There could be a decision coming in now. You could be seeing 2s or 5s, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, because this could be a big decision that needs to be made. Now, it could be you making a decision, or it could be a person making a decision. But this decision will be made in 2025. And it's going to be a decision that moves things forward. So this could be a decision within the love life, or it could be a work decision, or a decision for you to listen to your intuition more, have hope, because they show me the yellow flower in a hand there. And I'm seeing this as make the choice, make the decision to have hope, to have faith, because the angels are on this. So I feel if you're seeing 222 or 555, it's a big sign the angels are watching over you. You are the Empress, so remember your power right now. Nurture you. Look at you, okay? And also the Queen of Coins. So I feel this is about you making the decision to look after your energy as well and to do what's right for you, because the Queen of Coins is about you having your own power, being in your own power, working on you, putting your own needs first, thinking about work and money and lifestyle. So focus on self-love and allow things to move forward. So that's what you need to know for next week. Make the next week about you being in your power, making decisions from the heart, having faith, having hope in what will be, and knowing what's meant for you will be for you and you can't miss out on it. So the more self-love you have in the coming week, the more you work on you, you're going to end that week with more money, with more success, with more power, with more confidence, and you're going to feel more at peace. That's what I need to show you, okay? Or because I feel that they're just saying show you because you already know. You've already been shown this. And let things in love, unfold and manifest in their own time. So self-love, self-care is the key to move things forward, but you must make that choice. I hope that helps, okay? To focus on the positives in a way. Crystal, thank you for the donation. Guidance for Daniel and I, what's coming next? So what's coming next for you and Daniel? We've got the tower. There's going to be a tower moment. Now, don't see this as a bad thing because things fall apart to fall together. And you'll know what this is. You know, whenever the tower comes out, it's usually expected anyway. Like something has to fall apart to fall together. So this tower moment could be something he's going through in his life. Okay, it could be something you're going through in your life, but it could be something that needs addressing to bring in a change. Let's get a clarifier. What does the tower mean for you? We've got 6 of Wands and the Devil. So the way you get through whatever this tower is by having confidence. The wood snake is on this. So I feel this is a karmic ending or a karmic release, something that needs to happen to bring you together. And the wood snake is dealing with this. The wood snake is bringing this tower in. So it's a good thing. So your job is to have confidence and be strong and remember the love. Be strong in the power of the love. Have faith in the journey. So what's the tower in relation to him? What's the tower in relation to him? I love that there's a snake on that devil card because it's the wood snake there. For him, we've got the 7 of Coins. So it's going to help him to stand up for the love. It's going to help him to make a decision. It's going to help him to move forward. So this will be, whatever the tower is, it's going to manifest the connection between you the right way. So how is this tower affecting the connection between the two of you? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. It's going to bring confidence in. So I feel this tower is needed to move things forward, to build the relationship. So have faith right now that the wood snake is bringing in a tower for the right reasons. I hope that helps, okay? Liz, thank you for the donation. Guidance about my health, please, Liz. And a message for my Ellie. What do I need to know right now? So what's the message about your health? What's the message about your health? Forgive yourself. Now, remember, anything that we go through in the physical body starts in the mind. It starts through worry or struggle or stress that creates like an imbalance in the body, that creates a dis-ease in the body, that, you know, it's like a distortion. So if you forgive yourself, that will bring a healing in and give your struggles to heaven. So whenever the physical thing is you're going through, Archangel Raphael is saying the answer to this is to pray, to give your struggles to heaven, any concerns, whether it's the physical problem itself or the thing that caused it in the first place, which could be the worry or stress. And you must forgive yourself. And you may need to forgive yourself for having a break. You know, you may need time off, or you may need you can't even get the words out here, by the way. You may even need time to relax or calm your energy down to forgive yourself. So forgive yourself for maybe needing time off work to deal with this, or to look after you, or whatever it is, because I feel that this has made you slow down in some way. And you have to forgive yourself for that. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to give back to yourself. And I feel that you know, Ali wants to communicate. He's perhaps felt what you're going through, but he can't get the words out. So I feel he wants to communicate, but he can't. He can't find the words right now. So he said, I'm hoping you'll contact me, because he can't find the words. I keep seeing 555. So he's going through big changes, as are you. That's why you're going through physical things. He's seeing 555 constantly, and he's saying, I hope you contact me, because he's trying to manifest that. Now, they do this when they're afraid, because they think, well, if you contact me, it's easier then, because I haven't got to make the effort, or I haven't got to put myself in a position where I could get rejected or hurt. But he is open that you contact him, so it's up to you. If you feel you want to contact him, then obviously he's hoping that you do. But should you contact him, let's see what comes through. We've got the 9 of Cups. So regardless, your wishes, your dreams are coming true. So it really is up to you whether you decide to contact him or not. But he is hoping that you do. But your dreams are coming true. So just have faith right now that things are working out in your life. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, guys. No more donations, okay? Because I need to catch up with the ones I've got here. So, Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from Twin Flame and Angels. So what's the message from the angels for you? What's the message? Okay, what clear card? What's the message from your angels, okay? We've got inner wisdom and take action. So I feel that the message from your angels is to trust your intuition with any action steps you're guided to take. Listen to your intuition. Trust your gut. And I feel in your gut you feel that your masculine is wanting to take action, because I feel that's what they're being guided to do. So listen to your intuition right now. So the card's flying out here. We've got the 10 of Coins and we've got the 9 of Wands. So don't give up because everything you want is manifesting. It's already on the way. You're going to have your happy ever after with all the trimmings. So this is like the money, the success, everything you want flowing in. So don't give up. So I feel your inner wisdom is asking you to not give up right now, because your person will take action to bring in what you want. And they're giving me fear. And you may see 1111 to remind you to keep believing and having faith right now. So what does your person, give me a lot of fear around this. What does your person want you to know? Yeah, I'm asking for help because they want to move forward and make this move. They're just feeling a little bit of fear around it. So, yeah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that I won't be what you expect me to be. Okay, I want to fix it. So your person definitely is being guided to reach out to you and fix things with you. There's just a little bit afraid there that they're not going to live up to what you want. So they're asking the angels for help. I feel Archangel Gabriel guiding your person forward. So don't give up because it's manifesting. I hope that helps, okay? Lion of God, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what will my doctor Jennifer tell me tomorrow about my health? Do the angels think I should stay away from Ariel and block her? Well, the angels never tell you to block anyone, okay? Because when you block your person, you're blocking yourself. There's other ways to put boundaries down, like self-control. So, for example, there's no need to block anyone. You just take your energy back to yourself, or you don't focus on social media as much, or, you focus on self-control. So the angels never tell you to block anyone. Again, unless obviously they give me a block in the throat to you. Unless obviously it's bad for your health. But even then, think about years ago, there was no such thing as blocking. But then again, there was no such thing really as social media. So times have changed. But the angels really ask you to look at it in a higher way, to not block, to set boundaries. I hope that makes sense, okay? Because you set boundaries through self-control. So perhaps you think, right, I've blocked her because it's easier, then I haven't got to see her on social media. But you don't have to see her on social media if you take your energy away from social media. That's you having self-control, and it shows you how strong you are, that you don't need to block anyone. So what's your doctor going to tell you? Now, if you call on Archangel Raphael and Jesus to guide your doctor, to be honest and open with you and give you the right guidance, then you will receive that, okay? So we've got, it will heal naturally. Now, I'm not necessarily saying your doctor is going to tell you it will heal naturally, but whatever the treatment is will assist it to heal naturally, okay? We've got from Raphael saying gratitude and allow love in. So we've got 3 treatment cards here. The first one is allow love in. Now, what I'm feeling with this is, if you block her, you're not going to allow her love in, are you? If she wants to reach out, for example, she wouldn't be able to because you'd have blocked her. So I feel this is really the angels saying, don't block her, allow the love in, okay? And the treatment is gratitude. So the more grateful you are about everything, the more things heal in all ways. So gratitude brings physical healing in and emotional healing in. So instead of blocking her, be grateful for everything, and that will allow the love in however it needs to come in. And also, if you are grateful and you allow love into the situation with your body, then it will heal naturally. So whatever the treatment is that is offered, it will heal. It will heal naturally. So I feel you have to trust in that. Now, what will the doctor tell you? What will the doctor tell you? We've got the 10 of Wands, that you could be burdened. There could be something burdensome that you get told. But Archangel Raphael is saying, a calm mind creates health. If you calm yourself down and you allow the love in, and that could be heaven's love. It could be love within yourself. It could be gratitude as well, being grateful for love. It's going to heal naturally. So whatever the doctor tells you, it's obviously how you see it that makes it negative or positive anyway, and whether it's a burden or not. But I feel there could be a burden here. So it could be releasing a burden. So if you've been carrying a burden around, for example, about your health, what the doctor tells you could release that burden. Or it could create a burden because it may stress you out. But whatever happens, the angels want you to know it will heal naturally. Whatever the treatment is. That's the message I have to give to you. Whatever the treatment is, it will heal naturally. That doesn't mean you don't have the treatment. It means use your intuition. I hope that helps, okay? Angel, thank you for the donation. Angel says, well, I'll say that. I can't find Angel's message. Give me a second. That's why we say if you are donating, I know I've asked for no more donations, but when you do donate, put your question in. There we are. Hi Liz, what's my twins' current feelings and future plans about our connection, please? And angel guidance for me and the family in general. So you're saying it's hard for me to be around you right now because of my responsibilities, but our separation is temporary. So if you're in separation right now, it's temporary. Now this could mean you're not talking right now or you're not in contact right now. That's temporary. It's just hard for him to be around you at this moment because he's dealing with something. He's got responsibilities he's taking care of that he's dealing with, and he needs to sort that out first, okay? And then he will be able to come back to you. So I feel his intention is to come back to you, and he is thinking about you. He's just dealing with something. So how's he feeling for you currently? Hey, Liv, great to see you, honey. Long time no see. So his current feelings, he wants to take action. And what's his future? He wants to take action. He wants to make changes, adjustments to be with you. He's just got to complete a cycle first. So his future plan is to have a life with you and make adjustments. And this could also be living with you, to actually live with you and have a house with you. He just needs to end something first. So this is the end of a cycle. So he needs to end a cycle. And that could also be connected with what he's dealing with right now, that he's struggling with. So what's the guidance for you and family in general? So I feel it's this front one, okay? This one wants to come. Again, choices. So make a choice to be kind. So the message here is, I feel first of all that your twin wants to be kind to you and make up for the past. So I feel 24-25 as 2024-2025. So I feel he wants to make a choice to be kind, to make up for whatever's happened, perhaps during 2024. And he wants to do that in 2025. And he's planning on taking a leap of faith to do that, okay? And to come forward a bit like a superhero, so to take action to you. But I feel regarding your family in general, you have to make a choice to be kind, to be generous, okay? To be loving, to be understanding. That's what you need to know. So whatever comes in with your family, be kind and see things in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? That's the message. Stella, thank you for the donation. Which was the lesson I needed to learn from my DM? And no more donations, guys, please. So what was the lesson I needed to learn from my DM? So the lesson you needed to learn is to adapt, to be flexible and adaptable, to recognize that when he is quiet or distant or silent or focused on something else, it doesn't mean you're not wanted. It doesn't mean you're not loved or desired, to not take it personally. You're also guided, that you're learning to allow him to take control of his own life, to reach out to you, to transform enough, to make his own decisions, to make the right decisions to choose himself. So your masculine is teaching you to step into your feminine role by taking a step back and allowing him to step into his masculine role by stepping forward. And also what you're learning from this whole situation is that you are learning to be kind and gentle, to give back to yourself, to gather all the things you need, to take control of your own life, especially in your career or in your own finances or in your spirituality. So this is what the whole thing is that you've been experiencing. So what's the lesson that you've needed to learn? We've got physical strength. To remember your power, that you have physical and emotional strength, that you will be together. You've got the stag there, and that you are always being protected. That when your masculine isn't around you, he's always protecting you. That when he isn't, when you're being hurt, for example, there's pain, it's a form of protection because you're growing as a soul. So that's what you're learning, to observe the journey in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? Misty Blue, thank you for being a member, honey. I'm sending you so much love. I'm having lucid dreams of Raina visiting me while I'm sleeping, but we talk. Is he feeling that also? I feel he is. Okay, let's bring in the dreams deck. So what's going on with these dreams? So the card flying out here is, he said, in my dreams, I am shown who you are to me. So when he's dreamed about you very lucidly and vividly, he's shown who you are, that you're the one, that you're his counterpart, that you're the one he belongs with, that you're the one he's meant to be with. So he's being shown that in his dreams and other things too. But you're showing up in his dreams to remind him of who he is. And let's see what else he's having dreams about, or what you're having dreams about. In dreams, you have fun together. I love how much fun we have. Okay, so you'll have fun dreams as well. And you're my favourite person in the world. So in his dreams, he's shown, okay, that you are each other's favourite person. It's like he's saying, wow, you're my favourite person in the world. I love spending time with you. I love how much fun we have. Okay, so he knows who you are because of the way you make him feel. The way he feels with you, he doesn't feel that way with anybody else. Okay, so what else do you need to know about this? We've got the Seven of Swords and the Star. He knows that you're being guided together. So again, this is about the universe guiding you together. And the Seven of Swords is the fact that he wants to bring it in the physical way. And he doesn't want to be back and forth. So in dreams, he can be with you fully, not where he's back and forth, where he's not really there, or there's some kind of shadow going on or ego causing a problem. This is showing you that you're being guided towards each other the right way. And I want to finish with a message in the silence. No more donations, please, guys, just so you know. Not taking any more donations today. I'm afraid that I won't be what you expect me to be. So it feels like there is the shadow he's working through. That's the shadow he's working through, because we've got the wolf as well, which I feel is about telepathy. So he's communicating with you that he is working through his own fears in the silence or when you're not together physically. And I feel by the end of July, he'll have moved beyond that. So I feel it's like some kind of reconciliation is coming between now and July. So I feel the next 2 months will be significant. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for a donation. Because you've missed me at all, even during his first month of marriage. So does he miss you during his month of marriage? Does he love me more than the karmic? Well, if you fully believe this person is your person, then you don't need to compare yourself to a karmic partner, because the love is different. It's understanding that he will feel differently about a karmic person than about you. Okay, it doesn't mean there isn't love there. He may love that person in a totally different way than he loves you. It's don't understand. It's not that they hate the karmic people. They just don't love them the same way. I had said no more donations, guys. Okay, I can't guarantee I'm going to answer all the donations. Okay, because I've already said no more donations and my moderators have been pouring down the chat. But I do appreciate them. If I can get to you, I will. But understand, please, no more donations, okay? I can't put it in the chat because obviously I can't write it in. Otherwise, I would pin it there. But no more donations. Actually, let me do it this way. Hang on a minute, I can do it on here. If I go on to my live on here, I can do it on here. There you go, okay? So I've pinned it now. I'm not taking any more donations so I can catch up, okay? So no more donations, please. Please honour that, okay? Because I want, obviously, if I could stay here all day, I would. Just obviously I've been on for 2.5 hours already. So this is the message coming through then, okay, for you, Saranga. It says, your intuition speaks to you. It says, I feel your energy around me all the time, and I sense what you feel, and I wonder if you feel this too. So he feels your energy constantly, even though he's in that marriage, even though he's in that situation, okay? He feels that. So he's saying, I feel your energy, even though we're not together. I feel you around me. So of course he cares about you, but he feels differently for the karmic partner. Okay, so he may love the karmic partner as a friend. They may have a great friendship, but he has passion and love for you that he feels differently. So recognize that, okay? So you have to listen to your intuition without the ego. It'll be your ego saying, oh, he loves the karmic more than me, or he doesn't miss me. It's ego. In truth, the truth. If you feel this is your person, you have to trust what you feel. What your intuition is always speaking to you. And he is communicating that to you. Okay, I feel your energy around me all the time. I do sense what you feel, and I wonder if you feel this too. So he will also be feeling his own insecurities about you too, thinking, do you love me? Do you care about me? He'll be feeling the same thing, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Hi, Les, received such a blessing today from a client. I've been seeing 111 and 555 on the clock. Any messages for me? So clearly you've been asked to believe in the changes that are happening. And when you're grateful, amazing things happen anyway. So yourself, you've been blessed in many ways. Very similar thing happened to me yesterday because I was talking to God about things and I went out and, it was really silly actually, but something that meant so much to me. The last 3 times I've actually gone to where I buy my water from, my bottles of water, they've had none, okay? And, because I use Marks and Spencer's and they've had a big cyber attack thing. So it's affected all the stock and everything. And I was minding about where am I going to get water from? What am I going to do? You panic. And I was talking to God and I went in and there was 3 packs of water left. And it was like they were just there for me. And I was so grateful to God for this water. All the way home, I was praying about it and everything. I got home and I received an Amazon delivery from our soul sister, Judy, who donated me this deck, to the channel, who'd gifted me this deck and this from my Amazon wish list. And I was so grateful. And it just shows that when you're grateful, everything just manifests and rolls into place. So even though you may not be with your twin right now, everything else is showing you how blessed you are. So it's about trusting in God's love. So we've got the 5 of Wands. So whatever conflict you're going through, it's about rising above the drama of it. And I feel what you need to know right now is any drama you've been going through, especially over the last 5 weeks or so, or anything that's happened in May or over the last 5 months, it's all coming to an end. Because you're choosing to look at things differently. You're choosing to rise above stress and struggle and observe in a higher way. And you have the physical strength to deal with it. So this could also be about you, doing physical activities over the weekend or, going for a walk, for example, or doing some physical exercise, something that boosts you. And that will help you to feel better. And I definitely feel you're going to be feeling stronger physically over the next 7 days or over the next 7 weeks as well. So this could even be recovery if you've been going through ascension. Feeling physically better, feeling healthier, feeling happier, feeling stronger. These are things coming in for you as you move forward. So I want to do you a message from Jesus as well. Jesus saying to you, judge not that you be not judged. So remember, don't judge things, don't judge people, don't judge your twin. Always observe in a higher way. And blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. So this is again about you choosing to not focus on drama and to focus on rising above it and to not judge anyone or blame anyone or shout at anyone or scream at anyone, even if it's screaming at yourself. It's about being a peacemaker instead, and that's about being grateful, knowing how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are, and that will manifest and move everything into place. I hope that helps, okay? So again, no more donations, please, guys. I have pinned it, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Message and thoughts from P to me, please. So what does P want you to know? He's saying we will be together at the right time. So he wants you to know that you are going to be together and it will happen at the right time. So this is all in divine timings. Let's see if I can get a timing. We've got eclipse. So I feel what that means is it could happen around an eclipse, but I feel this is things are going to turn around. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so whatever's going on between you, things are going to turn around like a full turnaround so you can be together. So if things seem to be going wrong, they're actually going right. Things are going to turn around for you. It could happen during an eclipse, but I feel it's not really that I'm connecting with. It's about things turning around. And we've got justice. Justice will be done. So you're going to get where you need to be. This could even be happening in the Libra season, September, October. This could also be about a karmic ending coming to fruition. So if there is a karmic situation that needs to end first, that is going to end to bring you together, but you'll be together at the right time and it will be balanced and real and right. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation. Any messages from my DM, VD, please? So what does VD want to say to you? Okay, VD has said, I'm hurting inside and need time alone. So I feel he's spending time by himself. He's worrying about money and he's learning who he is, okay? And he said, I'll never forget you, remember that. So what he wants you to know is he's never forgotten you. He doesn't forget you ever. He's always thinking about you, but he is dealing with things in his physical world. He's learning who he is, and he's learning that through his situations he's in, whether it's with someone he's involved with or it's something he's dealing with money or work. He is stressing over money, and he also needs to be financially ready to be with you as well. So see this as a blessing in disguise that you're not together right now, because he may have some financial issues that would stress you out. You know, he could be in debt or he could be dealing with some things. So he said, I'm hurting inside. I need time alone. I need to sort this out. Okay, so have faith. Okay, that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Let me just see what Divine said. Thank you so much, Divine, for sharing that, honey. Let me make you a moderator for helping out in that way. Thank you so much. Okay, so like Divine says, donations closed. From here on out, it's a gift if Liz doesn't get to you. So, you know, I am trying my best, guys. I've got to catch up though, okay? Because obviously people donate, I do get behind because I'm giving people attention. Not like I'm just pulling one card, you know, I'm giving the guidance that's needed. So Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David and the angels, and what do I need to know about Orlando? So what do you need to know about Orlando? What do you need to know about Orlando? We've got Page of Cups. I feel Orlando, we've got Page of Cups. So for example, this could be with the Page of Cups, a communication coming from Orlando or in Orlando or about Orlando. So if Orlando is a person, because Orlando could be the place or a person, I feel there's communication coming in connected with it. That's what you need to know. So you need to take it how it resonates with you, whether it's a person or a place. There's communication, and this could be love communication or love messages or something love related happening around Orlando, okay? So what's the message from David? What does David want you to know? We've got, I'm not running from you, I'm running from myself. Isn't it silly? Somehow I know you'll always be in my life. So even though he's running from you, he knows you're always going to be in his life. He knows you're going to come back together. He knows he always ends up coming back around to you because all paths lead home. And that's the angel message. You know, you can't miss out on this love. So whomever and whatever is meant for you will be for you. So you're being asked to trust, because he knows inside that even when he's running from you, he's going to end up with you. And you know it too. So the angels say, peace be unto you. So Jesus is saying, have peace right now. Okay, and you can ask the angels for peace. It says, peace be unto you as my Father has sent me. So whenever you need peace, if you ask for it, it will be given to you. So try not to worry right now, because all is well. He's not running from you. He's running from himself. He's dealing with that. And he's going to come back. He's going to come back around. I hope that helps, okay? Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Will I get married to NB? Okay, will you get married to NB? What's the message? We've got Six of Swords. It's not showing you an actual marriage, because I don't feel that's manifesting yet. But it shows things are going to get easier with this person. You know, there's hope with this person to move forward into calmer times, easier times. So will you get married? Let's see what else is coming up. We've got the Empress and we've got the Nine of Cauldrons. So if this is your wish, okay, then this is something that's been manifested. It's very fertile. So it's very likely it would transform into marriage. But also it's not just about marriage as the end result. It has to be worked on or nurtured or wanted by both parties. So definitely feel your person wants to be with you. This is your person with you, very content with you, and you nurturing the connection. But it's also about understanding that it takes mutual effort to get into a marriage, or it takes compromise. You both have to want that. So I'm not saying your person doesn't want that, but what I'm seeing is I'm not necessarily seeing a marriage. I'm seeing as a successful future that's nurtured and wanted by both. And that matters more than a ring. Okay, so your dreams are going to come true with this person because you're going to nurture it into what it needs to be. Your person will be very content with you, whatever happens. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I'm 29 today. Happy birthday. Let's get some birthday cakes in the chat and some hearts for Jacinta. I'm 29 today. It's my birthday. 28 was a difficult year for many reasons. And obviously, you know, we go through challenges to grow and evolve. Will 29 be better? Affirm, say 28 was a year of growth. I'm so grateful for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to turn a corner. 29 is going to be amazing for me. So it's what you're affirming, what you're putting out into the universe that's manifesting. We all go through challenges and struggles. Okay, it's the way you look at it that makes it good or bad, light or dark, negative or positive, okay? I really want it to be, it felt like 28 beat the life and strength out of me. Yeah, but it made you stronger. What didn't kill you made you stronger. Everything you went through at 28 has prepared you for 29. See it that way. Okay, so whenever life doesn't get easier, we just get, we get stronger. We get more adaptable. We get wiser. So life doesn't really get easier. It's just we get more in control of it, okay? So you're saying, can I get a message from my dad? Of course. So just bless it. Bless the past and be ready for what's coming, okay? So what's your dad want to say to you? So your dad is saying to you, I never expected to go like that. So I feel there was things that he perhaps thought he would be able to do or say or sort out before he went. Okay, so he's saying to you, I never expected to go like that. So it may have shocked him, but obviously would have been ready on a soul level. But he may not have sorted things out, if that makes sense. Like he perhaps thinks, I wish that I was able to say more things to you. I am sending you a sign. So he is constantly communicating with you through signs. I have said no more donations, just so you know, guys. It is very clear in the chat there. I am so grateful for how much and all the many ways you've helped me. So he does feel you've helped him evolve and grow as a soul as well. And he said, I love the flowers that you gave me. So if you gave him flowers, if you put flowers on the grave, or you may have picked flowers lately for him or something like that, he's seen that. And he said, I'm so grateful for you, okay? I'm so grateful. So, yeah, I did say no more donations. Obviously, I'll do my best to answer the ones if they do come in. But, you know, please no more donations because I've got to get in. I've got to get, you know, I've got to do the ones I've got. And I've already been on for nearly 3 hours. Look at this. Pray always. This is the message for you to center. So, you know, pray about your day. Pray about things. Give your concerns to heaven. Pray. Because that will move things forward. So it's like Jesus saying here, whatever you go through, you can handle it. God would not give you anything you can't handle. So when you go through a challenge or a struggle at 29 or 30 or whatever age you are, pray always. I hope that helps, okay? And release any fear to heaven. Cat T, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I'm thinking of putting on an event for work. Can you please ask Spirit if it will be success and if it will be good for my business? Okay, so what's going on with this? Okay, what do you need to know? So we've got the Magician. Wow, as long as you're in your power, knowing your own worth, your value, trusting yourself, doing what you know is right inside, it will be a success because you are the Magician. So remember, what you think about, you bring about. So see it going well and it will. The angels are showing you you can make this happen. Okay, you are the Magician of your life. You are. Okay, so make it happen. It will be good for business. It will work out. So I feel the answer is very clear. The answer is yes. Wave your magic wand, okay? And you say, I feel exhausted waiting for my person to reach out. So obviously you're being guided to give all their energy back to you. It's never about waiting. It's about acceptance. It's about living life. It's about being in the now. We're in no contact. I feel like I should move on. What does Spirit say? Spirit says stop holding on. It's not about moving on. You can't move on. It's about surrender. It's about, just let go. It'll feel so much better. Okay, you're not waiting around. That's why he's not contacting you, because you're holding on so tightly. You've got to let go. You can't move on and say, I'm going to be with someone else. I'm going to forget you. It doesn't work that way, okay? So he's feeling overwhelmed right now. He's feeling overwhelmed by the way he feels about you with his life. He can also feel your energy, okay? So you've got to let go. You let go through breath work, breathing yourself into the now, doing things you enjoy for you. Not putting your life on hold, thinking, I'm going to wait to do this for him. No, do it now. Do things you enjoy. He's still denying his feelings because he's scaring. He's overwhelmed. He's not in the right energy yet to move forward. He's healing addiction so he can feel free. So he may be addicted to all this fear right now. He could be addicted to something else. It could be a substance or something he's doing that's keeping him in a low vibration that you're being protected from. So the message coming through for you from the angels is 2 of Cups. The relationship is there. The love is there. You won't be able to move on because you're meant to be. But you can connect in the 5D instead. Okay, he's going to come back in at the right time. Jesus says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Judge not that you be not judged. So don't judge him right now for the time it's taking. Just love him in a different way. Focus on the 5D connection instead. And focus on finding peace. So the angels want you to focus on peace instead, which is breath work, calming yourself down, breathing yourself back into the moment. Okay, when's he going to reach out? We've got 6. There could be communication in June. So 6 could be important as well. Or it could be 6 weeks or 6 days, 6 hours, 6 months. I feel is too long. I feel something's going to happen in June if you let go. Okay, yeah, I do think I can't. Yeah, of course you can't move on. It's never about moving on. It's about surrender, okay? Letting go of the struggle. Focus back on you. Give back to you. Remember how amazing you are. Honestly, when you start giving back to you and you start focusing on him, he'll come in really quickly. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia Bazari, thank you for the donation. And no more donations, guys, okay? So once I've finished these donations, I will be going off. But I will be back on another day, okay? I do try and do 4 lives a week. Patricia says, hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. I had a dream last night. They showed me 1111, so 1111, 888 and 1212. So stability, abundance, believing, wishes coming true, all of that. So we're in a car driving under a bridge. Any messages from him? So what's the message coming through? So I feel this is definitely about coming together. Because bridge is about coming together. We've got the Empress, so you've been reminded who you are, and that's why you've got the 888, the 1111. So remember who you are, you're being guided forward. I feel Mother Mary is around you as well. I'm connecting with Mother Mary very strong when I'm looking at that card there. So what does Mother Mary want you to know? Mother Mary is saying forgiveness. So there could still be some things being forgiven from both sides here. So I'm willing to release all resentment so I may enjoy my life. So again, these old resentments can be connected with the previous vessel, the situation, the karmic situation. From your side and his side, these things are still being released. And we've got family. So it says, I pray for my family and give this situation over to God for answer, support and healing. So this could well be to do with the child that's coming in the future. And we've got mercy. Be kind and thoughtful towards yourself and others. So again, you're learning how to be kind and compassionate and understanding. And again, that can also be signified by that bridge, okay? We've got the Ace of Cups. So the relationship is coming there. It's going to be golden and magical and, you know, like honey. They show me honey. And, you know, honey is important to this, about the sweetness. And the Knight of Wands are the adjustments to make this happen. So I definitely feel things are shifting into place here. So what does Jesus want you to know straight out? Seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So in other words, when you focus on your connection with self and source, when you are having faith, when you're believing and, believing in him, in God, it's going to bring the relationship in. It's going to make the adjustments happen to bring you together. It's going to bring the honey in. It's going to move things forward in the right direction. And it's going to bring in everything you've ever wanted, which includes being a mum. So again, I feel it's like Jesus saying, if you believe in God, he's going to bring everything to you at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, 3D message from him. So what does he want you to know? Okay, we've got, when I block you, I block myself. So what he's saying is he feels like he's blocking himself right now because he's blocking you. So I'm not talking about blocking on social media. If he has, then he will unblock you at the right time. But I feel he's pushed you away, saying, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I've pushed you away. I've blocked you out. I've gone into this situation. Now I'm dealing with that, okay? He's saying, you are my future, even if I've said otherwise or made you feel otherwise. I didn't mean to say what I said, and now I can't take it back, and I'm panicking. So he's also thinking about things he may have said in the past, and this may have been to push you away, okay? And he's thinking about how he can sort this out with you. He's planning how you can get away. So he is planning to get away. So I feel this is planning his escape in his life. He's planning how to move on from his situation, but also how he can spend time with you. And that makes him very frustrated about his life because he's still there, because he's still going over and over the same things every day. I'm still working it out, give me time, and I'm researching our connection. So he may even be trying to understand what this connection is more, because he has tried to move on, he can't. So he may be realising more and more it's actually a spiritual connection that he needs to understand. So we've got 3 of Swords. He's missing you in the silence and the separation. You're missing him. And, you may be feeling hurt today. You may be feeling broken. You may be feeling wounded. But his energy is all around you. So try and look beyond the physical circumstances. Take those knives out of your heart, because he is with you and he is thinking about you and he does care about you. And he does want to be with you, and you are going to be together. Okay, you've just got to allow things to unfold. So you will be victorious in this situation. You are strong enough to deal with this. And he is at a crossroads. What do I do? He's following his intuition. So I'll see if I can get a timing around this moving forward. Flying out within hours. Now again, this shows you he's thinking about you right now. He wants to move it forward. It could happen within hours. Now, when these kind of cards come out, it doesn't mean necessarily, he's going to ring you up in an hour. It means he's thinking about it, he's processing it now. You're on his mind today. So it is manifesting. Within hours, things are shifting around. So just understand it's all in the process of happening. Just let go of the when and the how and be in the moment. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for donating for your friend S from her DM. So what does your friend's masculine want to say? What does your friend S's masculine want to say? You have to trust me. So she may be struggling with trust. She may be struggling to trust him to move forward, or she may be struggling that this is going to happen, or she may be doubting some things. So she must trust, okay? And everything is triggering me. So her masculine is triggered right now. And I feel also being triggered by trust issues. So really what your person needs to know is that if she's feeling triggered, angry, doubtful, it's very likely she's picking up on what the masculine is going through anyway, but you have to trust him. Trust him to move forward. Trust him to be free. Trust him. Okay, everything is triggering him right now. Okay, so I do feel he's going to move forward when he's in a better energy. So let's get another card out here. What else do we need to know? We've got the Lovers. Okay, so the love is there, the passion is there, the fire. There just may need to be a decision made. So again, this could be a third-party situation, or the need for him to leave something behind or move away from something that's triggering the both of you. But I feel that you have to trust the connection right now. I hope that helps, okay? Don't worry, Asa. I'm going to try my best, okay? Just be aware, please, no more donations. How many have I got? I've got quite a few still, haven't I? I've got quite a few. That's what I mean. I can't stay on for hours and hours. I'm doing my best here. So I do appreciate every donation. Don't get me wrong. It's just I do panic a little bit when I start seeing that I'm really behind. So, and I am an hour behind on donations still. So no more donations, okay? So if my moderators just keep putting it in, okay? But you don't need to put divine. If Liz don't get it will be a gift. You don't really need to put that in because, I don't really feel right about that, to be honest. Just put donations closed. I'll try, but, I can't guarantee it from this point on, okay? But if you take that out about the gift, because, I don't, you know what I'm like. I just feel weird about money and stuff with people. So, because obviously people are donating, then they deserve to get a message back. It's just unfortunately, sometimes I don't have all the time in the world. So, oh, thank you, Asa. I'm sending you so much love. So, Divine, let's do your message then, honey. So, this for Divine Empathic Clairvoyance and Tarot. Good morning, Liz. What do I need to know today and what's hidden? So, what do you need to know today? What do you need to know today? We've got channel your anger. Wow. So you may be picking up on your person's anger, or maybe you're picking up on anger coming through the collective, or you're picking up on anger in some way. And this could also be what's hidden. So if it could be hidden anger here that you need to release. So channel your anger through screaming, singing, or doing some kind of physical activity. Or even writing this down. This could be to do with trials and tribulations. So it could be to do with things that are challenging you, that bring anger up in you, or bring up angry thoughts or emotions, ego. But obviously you will survive this. And they show me that like a scythe as well. So the scythe is about endings, like the Grim Reaper, releasing the past, like the Death card. So this could be a big change coming in as well. So there could be a big change ahead. They show me the castle behind as well, like a tower moment, like a smoke signal. So you could also be receiving hidden messages from your person. There could be telepathic communication coming in, things you're going to see through your third eye as well. But there could be a tower on the horizon you can't yet see that's going to move things forward. And that could help you to channel, or help your person to channel some anger. So let's connect with them and see what they want you to know. So what's hidden you're not seeing? I'm talking to you telepathically, so there's definitely something being communicated to you through the other realms here, and I'm finding myself. So he's finding himself during this time, and I feel you do know that. It's not that it's hidden. Just so you know, guys, no more donations, okay? Donations are closed. The High Priestess. So again, it's all about you trusting your intuition here, what you know inside. It's like you already know. It's not hidden because you already know, you feel it, you know something's shifting or changing. So I feel the guidance is to trust in your intuition. I hope that helps, okay? Spiritual Store says, morning Liz, just wanted to say my cards arrived, thank you. I'm so glad. So, yay. So Spiritual Store won the giveaway and received a card. So I'm so grateful. So I'm so glad you got them. I hope you enjoy using them. So Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Future of Nuri and my connection. Well, we've already connected 4 times today with the energy around this, okay? And what they show me the future of the connection is stability, contentment, and enjoyment. They've shown me that. Okay, so even though I'm not saying directly you're going to get married, doesn't mean this isn't going to happen. So what else do you need to know? I feel you've got to trust the connection more. Yeah, the Emperor. Your person is going to be the Emperor, the masculine empowered, satisfied in the connection. So the connection is heading in the right direction. But I feel the previous message is what you need to hear, okay? Shavia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, my head is buzzing, feeling angry, headache, and I wake up in the middle of the night many times. What's up with me and any message from my DM? Well, I feel you're connecting with your DM, but you're going through ascension at the same time. So we've got, I want to reach out and tell you how I feel. So this is why you're picking up on these emotions. No more donations, guys. Okay, I've put it very clearly in the chat, okay? I want to reach out and tell you how I feel. So you're picking up on the fact that he wants to communicate. He's lying in bed trying to work out how to. He's feeling angry because he hasn't yet taken action. And it's to do with his karmic ties. So he's sorting out his karmic ties to be able to move forward and tell you how he feels. So that's why you're feeling all this energy. Because he wants to communicate now. He wants to be back in touch with you now. He wants to be opening up now. But he's sorting out his karmic ties first. So if you give him time, he's going to reach out and tell you how he feels. And what you're actually picking up on now is all this energy, okay, that things are shifting and changing. So have faith, okay? Yeah, don't worry, honey, okay? I'll try my best, okay? But like I say, I've been on for 3 hours and I'm an hour behind, so I'm trying my best, okay? It's a busy life today, which obviously I'm grateful for. I just start panicking a little bit, so obviously I want to answer everyone as much as I can. So that's why my moderators are consistently putting in, So I've already been on for 3 hours. It's coming up to 3 hours right now. So Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message from my higher self and spirit guides regarding how I'm feeling currently and what should be my next move when it comes to my life purpose, okay? So the message is embody forgiveness. So forgiveness is the key to everything, okay? Crown of stars and thorns. So this means you're going to go through ups and downs. You're going to go through highs and lows in life. You're going to go through negatives and positives. And everything grows you. Now, it's your perception that makes it good or bad, light and dark, negative or positive. So everything is an opportunity to see things in a higher way. So it's your life purpose to master your emotions. They're also giving me downloads in the ear chakra. So I feel your ear chakras are activating. So you may be receiving more guidance through your ears, things you hear. You may also be becoming more clairaudient. So you may hear things that come through, and that's connected with your life purpose. But if you embody forgiveness, if you forgive everything and rise and recognize there's a reason for everything that happens, everything is an opportunity to grow, everything leads to a blessing, you'll be able to handle things much better in your life. But I feel you are clairaudient, and that will be getting stronger. So you'll receive downloads. You may even feel like your ears are making weird noises. Because they've just given me the ringing in the ears, which is downloads coming in. So I feel you're becoming more authentic, you're becoming more spiritual. Your ability to hear is getting stronger, listening more. And also we will have ups and downs, but you're able to handle them better. And I feel Jesus also with you. Jesus helping you every step of the way. So if you call on Jesus, he will help you. Yeah, he's saying all things whatsoever you ask in prayer, if you believe you'll receive. So Jesus helping you here. And he's saying, I'm with you always for the bad and the good. He says, I know what you need. I know you have a need for all things. So this is you talking to Jesus about the things that get you down and enjoying being with you when you're having fun. So he's there for you every step of the way. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Woo, yes, I've answered your question already, honey, about David and the angels, and there was something else I have answered. Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Ethereal Seeker says, where's your question? Where's Ethereal Seeker's question? Oh, it's right in the super, that's me, sorry, that's me not looking, I'm looking everywhere, but in the super chat there, sorry. Hi, there's a message from Will and Twin Flame Guidance, so I was looking right at it then, I couldn't see it. So sometimes we look at things and we can't see them. So again, this may be what Will's doing. So he's saying, why do you want me? And again, it's right in front of his face. Why? Because he is an amazing person, but he's wondering why you want him. You are amazing. You could have anyone. Why me? What is it about me? And he's talking to you through telepathy. So even though he isn't communicating physically or saying the things he wants to say, he is communicating with you. So you'll be telepathically speaking to you. And he's wondering why you want him. Because in his eyes, you're everything. You've got everything under control. You're independent. You're strong. You're self-sufficient. You've got your life under control. And he wonders why ever you want him. Why do you want me? Why? So that's something he's working through. Okay, he's working on self-love and self-care to actually believe in himself more, to believe that you could actually want him. And that's a big fear he's going through, okay? They're giving me fear. So I feel you just got to give him time to work through this. Yeah, it's darkness, dark night of the soul. I've been struggling with my own darkness, my own fears about not being good enough for you or being enough for you. I don't want to drag you down into the darkness. So the guidance is that you're being protected until he's able to move forward in a higher way. So what does Jesus want to say? Yeah, he's doing a lot of deep thinking. Peace he's going to give to you. So there's peace there. Just focus on peace right now. And Jesus saying, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God. So all of this is unfolding the right way. The mysteries are becoming clear. It's like you're understanding things in a higher way. So enjoy the silence, as Depeche Mode said. Let Phoenix, thank you for the donation. Let Phoenix, I'm totally broken, dear angel. I'm so sorry you're going through this, but I trust God in the process. Thank you for your great work, Christina. And thank you for being here. Let's see what Jesus wants you to know. Look at this. You are the light of the world. You were born into this world for a reason. You're here for a reason. You know, you can get through this. God would not give you anything you can't handle. So when you feel broken, call on Jesus. Call on Archangel Michael. Call on your higher self. Call on God himself to armor you up, because you are a light in the world. And just like Jesus went through trials and tribulations, you will go through trials and tribulations. We go through things in this life to grow and get stronger and to become wiser. So yeah, this is what God wants you to know. You chose to come to earth. God allowed it, but you chose it. So in other words, you chose to come into this body and this life and experience life. So whenever we start going into this, I feel broken, I can't handle it energy, you know, we start worrying about everything. Take control and say, hang on, I chose to come here. I can handle this because God allowed it. God would not have let me come if he didn't think I could handle it. And the truth is inside of you. You can handle this. You are strong. Whatever you need answers to, they are already inside of you. And you will experience battles of the heart. Of course you will. That's how you grow. So you'll experience battles, but you'll be given the tools and strength you need to get through it. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from F. So what's the message coming through? I am making love to you energetically. So you're going to feel the energy of him around you physically. You're going to feel the Kundalini rising, the heat between you. So if you feel like nothing's getting through to him, think again, because he's feeling all the heat right now. He wants to move forward and fix it with you and make it right. He's just going through a change. So I feel he's going through a big change right now where he's able to actually act on this desire. But it doesn't mean he isn't feeling it or thinking it or wanting you because he seems to be quiet or distant. He is loyal to you. It's like the angels are getting through to him and the angels are helping. So I feel that this is about just trusting the process right now. Because he may be quiet in the physical, but everything is happening under the surface. You're not going to miss out on this love or anything that's meant for you. Well, they're showing in me in my mind, if you've seen the Twilight series, if you've seen Breaking Dawn's part 1 and 2, at the end of Breaking Dawn part 1, when Bella is becoming a vampire, on the surface, she's completely stone. She's like a stone statue. But inside, she's screaming, there's all the blood is going around in the body. But on the surface, it's like nothing's happening. That's what you have to remember. Inside him right now, he's bubbling up like this volcano that's about to explode. I hope that helps, okay? Mary Faye, thank you for the donation. Can I have an angel message from our twin flame journey? Okay. The message is ask for forgiveness. So your person may well be coming in with an apology, asking for your forgiveness. And I feel someone is going to ask for your forgiveness. I feel this is your twin asking for forgiveness. But if you ask the angels to help you to forgive, it will clear things up now. So there is going to be some kind of forgiveness in your connection that will move things forward, okay? So you've got the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords. I feel this is something completing between April just gone and October, the end of a cycle. Okay, an end of a painful cycle, the end of chaos or the end of stress or misery. So this could be the end of separation as we move forward. But I definitely do feel that there's going to be an apology coming in that's going to end the struggle. So any timeline around this, we've got 7 and 0. So I feel that this could be within 70 days. Okay, it could be within 7 months here as well at the latest. But I'm feeling that 70 days is what I'm connecting with here. Okay, and 0 is also a message from heaven saying hello to you. And I feel you are surrounded by heavenly support right now. But I feel something's coming within 70 days. And this could be an apology. I hope that helps, okay? Sandy, thank you for the donation. So obviously my moderators are saying no more donations. And I have had donations coming in. So I'm going to try and answer these. But no more donations, please, okay? So Sandy says... message about a guy who I went on a couple of dates with, and he was like asking me to be his girlfriend, and now all of a sudden he's not talking to me anymore because he said he wants to take things slow. Well, first of all, if he said he wants to take things slow, slow down. let him contact you. We'll focus on you. You know, I really do feel, Sandy, that you're still learning the lesson of self-love and self-care. You're still learning to fall in love with yourself. You're still learning to give back to yourself. That's what you need to do. And then you don't need a relationship to feel validated or satisfied in any way. So if he's slowed down, take your energy back, let him contact you. And if you don't hear from him again, understand that it says loss. You're learning about you right now. You are the Empress. And this means that you are you. You can nurture yourself. You can give back to yourself. So the message is you have to remember your own magnificence. You have to know your own power. And then you're not trying to be validated by anything outside of yourself. So what does what do the angels want you to know or say or do? So affirm, I love my body, I love my mind, I love the person that I am. So your journey right now is about accepting yourself. And when you accept yourself, love will flow in naturally with the right person. So I feel don't try so hard for others, try for yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Joe, thank you for the donation. Joe says, let's find Joe's message. Joe, where's your message? There you are. Can I have a short message from P? Why is he messaged after 4 weeks pretending it's about work and avoiding emotion? What's he feeling about me? He's done that, so it's a way in. It's a way in, okay? Because he feels he needs a way in. So it's not that he doesn't want to talk about you or the emotion. He needs a way in. He said, I wasn't ready to face it, forgive me. So it's just a way in, a way of contacting you, a way of starting up communication. He wasn't ready to face it before. And it's like also he wasn't ready to come straight in with a message about feelings and all of that. So it's like he said, I wasn't ready to face it, forgive me. So it's just the way he's come in with the communication. What if you don't like the real me? So he's also dealing with his own fears. So what else do you need to know? So I feel he wanted to communicate. He wanted to have contact with you. And this was his way in, okay? So yeah, he wants a relationship with you. He's just finding the strength to show this to you, to tell you this, to make it happen. So I don't feel anything bad about what he's doing. I feel that it was his way of coming back into your life or opening the doors of communication back up. He's very clear. He wants to have a relationship with you. He is the Emperor, so he is your divine masculine. I feel you know that anyway. You know, he wants you in his life the right way. He feels very content when he's connecting with you. He feels whole when he's connecting with you. He feels alive when he's connecting with you. He wants to be able to give to you. He's just finding the strength to do this. And also you give him strength. You fill up his cup. You make him feel good. So he's also had a dose of your light and a dose of your medicine. And he feels good because of that. So I feel that, try to see it from his perspective here. The angels say there is a new beginning on the horizon. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, but don't rush him to feel his. Or don't rush him to express his. There is a new beginning coming in here within 2 months, okay? I hope that helps. Matilda, thank you for the donation. Is Francesco serious about me? So is he serious about you? First of all, we got the 8 of coins, so he wants to put the work in. The 8 of cups, so he wants to leave behind anything that's stopping him from being with you, and he sees you as the perfect person. So you've got 88 there. Now, 8s are connected with abundance. So I feel when he connects with you, he sees you as someone he could definitely have a life with. He's very attracted to you. He sees you as a very fulfilling person, filling up your cup here. I feel he definitely does want to put the work in, but he may still be tied up in something. He may still be entangled in something from the past that he needs to release. So he wants you and he sees a future with you and he wants to put the effort in. Okay, I just feel that he is still dealing with something from the past or something karmic he's tied into that he needs to release. So he does want a future with you. I do see it moving forward. I just feel something has got to be released first. And you know what that is because you can trust in your intuition. I hope that helps, okay? Aso, thank you for the donation. I want to know about my health and will I get married to someone foreigner? Will my life change? So first of all, what do you need to know about your health? I know. 313, that's my number though. Been live for 3 hours and 13. get some rest. So with your health, you need to have some rest right now. So that whatever you're going through in your health, it's happening to give you more rest, or you need to have more rest to get better. So get more rest. So this could be affecting your sleep as well, or you may need to have some more sleep. So get some rest, have some time for you, and it will improve your health, okay? And if you're struggling with this, call on Archangel Raphael and Jesus to bring healing in, to bring in calmness so you can sleep better, to feel more at ease. So will you get married to someone foreign? Will your life change? Well, obviously you choose right now to change your life. You have a choice. Say, right, from this moment on, I'm going to see things differently. My life is going to get better. So you got a new beginning ahead. You've got a big change here because you've got the death card. So there's going to be a big ending for a new beginning. This is a positive card. It doesn't mean death. It means the end of one way of looking at life and a new one coming in. So I do feel there's going to be a big change in your life. It's like the best is yet to come. Okay, and you've got the Ace of Coins. So something is definitely coming to you, a good offer here. I feel that there's going to be a shift around between December and April. So December to April could well be when love comes in for you, or you're feeling ready for what's next, because it's like everything that's meant for you is on the horizon. It's just behind the curtain there. So it's going to be revealed at the right time. Okay, so you've got a big offer coming in here between December and April. More money, more success coming in, possible love. You know, however, regarding love, I feel you've just got to be patient with God's timing and God's plan to bring you everything you want at the right time. So I'm not feeling marriage at the moment. I'm feeling it's more like you're changing things in your life to be open and ready for what comes in. I hope that helps, okay? I think I'm catching up now, guys. So Jasmine says, morning Liz, any message from Jack, please? So thank you for the donation. So we've got, I am ready for change. You are a part of me. I can always feel you. So he's saying to you, I can always feel you with me. Can you feel me with you? So you're always connected. He knows you're a part of him because he feels that. And he's saying, I am ready for change. So I definitely do feel he is getting ready for the changes he knows he needs to make. Not only to be with you, but to live a more fulfilling, healthy life. But he may still be carrying burdens around that he needs to go within and release. So you have a mission together. You've got the white stag there. So you definitely have a mission together. Okay, but his mission right now is to release these burdens. So I feel the change he's making right now is to release the burdens to move forward into your relationship. Because he's saying, you are a part of me, I can feel you. So I do feel that you are moving further towards your mission together. He just needs a little bit more time to release any burdens. So we've got number 4 and we've got summer. So again, we're in summer, really coming into summer now. So I feel within the next 4 weeks, things are going to move forward during the summertime. I feel 4 is also about angels all around you, because you may see 444 as well, which is a huge sign of change. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, Natalia, thank you so much for gifting a membership there to the beautiful CeCe Lynn. And then I've got a donation just come in from Daniela. But I'm going to say no more donations, guys, because I'm going off. Let me just take this pinned comment off now. There we go. I've just removed it, unpin. There we go. Because I'm at the top of the chat now, guys. The reason I said no more donations, please understand it's to protect you guys as well, you know, because I do panic. I don't want people pay me for readings if I can't deliver, you know. I always do my best. So, hey, Daniela, thank you for being here, honey. Dear Liz, a message my beautiful twin. So what's the message? The message is, I want to be able to marry you, love you, and give you the world. So your person wants to give you everything you've ever wanted, whatever you've been dreaming of. Obviously, there needs to be a timing around this. So I want to be able to marry you, love you, and give you the world. Any day now it's coming. Look at that, any day now. So something big is going on in your connection, because I feel there's a real good positive energy around it, okay? So what else is going on? We've got, yeah, you can't miss out on this. Just know whatever's happening, you can't miss out on this love. Okay, because things are shifting forwards. Let me do you an angel message. We've got gift of solitude, warm my heart. So let the solitude, let the silence warm your heart, because it's coming in. And I feel that also this could well be a huge message about you guys working on mission and purpose as you move towards 2029. So he's going to give you his heart. He's going to warm you up. He's going to make everything better. So you are going to be together. Possible marriage between now and 2029. I hope that helps, okay? I've just seen someone say, Daniel, did you do... I haven't seen a donation from you, Daniel, so I don't know if I've missed it or it didn't go through. Well, as far as I know, I've actually been very consistent with all the donations today, so I haven't seen a donation. Did you donate to me, Daniel? Because if you did, it may not have gone through, okay? Because I haven't seen it. I don't know if any of my moderators can see a donation from Daniel there, but I've been very, I don't think I've missed any anyway. It did go through. Well, I haven't seen it, so just pop your question in right now. Obviously, it's not there. I haven't seen it, so can any of my moderators see Daniel's donation? So I'm not saying it hasn't gone through. What I'm saying is I can't see it, okay? Daniel has donated. Okay, where has he donated then? Just bear with me then. Let me have a look. Let me have a look, because I don't want to make sure I haven't missed anyone else out. I haven't missed anyone else out, guys. It could be a technical thing. Let me just go up the chat. Oh, you are there. Yeah, there's Varsha as well. So there's two. Yeah, okay. So thank you, Daniel, for that. So I've got Daniel and Varsha. Okay, so let me do Varsha first, because Varsha's before Daniel. Okay, so GD feelings, next actions, what's he busy with now, okay? So this is for Varsha. So and then I'll do Daniel next, okay? So we've got, I keep seeing 555. So GD is being guided to make changes in his life. And he's seeing 555 because of that, okay? So his next action is to make changes. So I feel he'll be busy with working out what these changes are he has to make. So yeah, we've got the 5 of Cups. So he's miserable. He's fed up. He wants to make changes in his life because he's not happy where he is. So he's fed up with his life. He's miserable. He's not with you. So he knows he has to make changes. So we've got the number 9. So September could be significant here. But I'm feeling the number 9 is about spiritual pathway. 999. You may be seeing 999 because this is such a huge message that he's not fully where he's meant to be for his spiritual path. So we've got first quarter moon and delays ahead. So there may be some delays until September because he's got to make changes in his life. So he's miserable where he is, whatever he's in, whether it's a karmic situation or he doesn't like his job or he's just fed up in general. This is what's being shifted and changed as we move forward. Okay, and there could be a first quarter moon significance here as well, but I feel there's a delay until September. So it's very likely there's going to be a big change in September. So what does Jesus want you to know? We've got watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. So I feel this is a message for you to stay out of your ego, to not let your ego stress you out or, put you into pain or fear, and to also set your boundaries down so you receive the love the right way. But have faith right now because you could go through a dark night of the soul over the next few months, but you'll be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let's do Daniel then. So Daniel, thank you for the donation. And thank you for making me aware of that. I don't think I've missed anybody else out. So, so these things happen sometimes. It's if I'm moving the chat too fast or other things are going on. So Daniel says, hi Liz, update on me and Jennifer. Okay, so let me just move the chat back down. Bear with me a second. So an update on you and Jennifer. So what's going on with Jennifer? So what she's saying to you is, I'm focused on work, okay? So she's busy with work right now. It could be physical work, as in career, or it could be that she's working on herself because she's saying, I am preparing to come forward, but the differences between us scare me but excite me too, and I'm accepting them. Now, I feel the differences are that you're in your light and she isn't, or you're more spiritual, she is. It's like the shift is about the spiritual differences. So there may be other differences between you, but I feel it's like you're ready for a relationship and she isn't quite there yet. Now, obviously, if you were both ready, you'd be together. You've still got your own stuff to learn and go through. But I feel that she is preparing herself. She's focused on working on herself. She's focused on perhaps the finances or bettering herself at work so she can match your energy. And she is preparing in that way so she can come forward to you. So I do feel that you are going to come back together. There's no doubt there about a reunion. Okay, yeah, you're going to be together. You've got the Queen of Coins, you've got the Knight of Cups, and you've got the Ten of Cups. So there's no you know, there's no doubt here, you are going to be together. You are going to be in union. And she is going to make that happen. Okay, she is going to move forward to you, to reach out to you to make that happen. So the guidance for you is that she needs to be in a power when she does that so she can offer you something real. So what's important for you right now is that you work on you. You focus on your journey. You focus on living your life, you know, your best life. You focus on your work and the things you enjoy, because that will shift everything forward quicker. So let's do a card from Jesus here. Yeah, knocking, it shall be opened unto you. Oh my goodness me. Got angel bumps. There's delivery here. Okay, and it's make playing cards, so it'll be some more cards I've ordered here. So as I said, knocking, it will be, you know, the delivery man come. So Royal Mail there. I mean, that's just a huge sign in itself. Okay, and the Royal Mail guy, by the way, wears red, which is about the root chakra. It's about divine timing. So have faith right now, because the doors are going to open for you. Everything's going to move forward at the right time. Your deliveries are going to be on time. So have faith in that. She is going to move forward the right way at the right time when she can offer you something real. I hope that helps, okay? Who donated? Rob. Yes, but she donated Victor. Who did? I've done Daniela already. I've already answered Daniela's question. I've already answered Daniela, and I've done Daniel as well. I've already answered Daniela, if that's what you're talking about. Okay, I've already answered I've answered Daniela and Daniel. I've done them both. Don't confuse me, Rob. I've already done it, I'm sure I have. Jasmine, I've done Jasmine. Natalia. I've already answered Daniela. She got a beautiful message. Okay, so that's everyone. Okay, so thank you, everyone. I'm going to finish with a collective message. So no more donations again. I'm going to finish with a collective card. I'm going to use this gorgeous tarot deck. So pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to pull you a card. 1, 2, or 3. Something you need to know in this moment. There's 1. There's 2. I feel it's that one for 2. Number 3. Card 1, 2, or 3. Okay, cards 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Pick your card. And I'm going to be back live again on Monday. So I'm having tomorrow off, and then I've got a busy Sunday. I'll be back live on Monday. I've done 4 lives this week, okay? I was live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, Friday. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So 1 is 7 of coins. So the first thing I'm feeling here is whatever you're manifesting right now is coming. Have faith in what you're manifesting. Believe and you receive. When you ask and believe, you receive. There's a fire behind it here. And you may even be connecting with Kundalini rising, passion. This can be connected with your passions as well. So I'm feeling it's other things, not just love. Things you're passionate about, work things, career, money, things you want to make happen in your life, things you want to do. It could be travel. Things you're passionate about are being manifested right now. And you may well see them showing up between now and July. And your person is passionate about, you're going to feel that in the physical body, okay? Number 2, we've got the High Priestess. So you know yourself intuitively what the answer is, or what the answers are, or what the next steps are, or what you're learning, or what you need to do. You're way more psychic than you give yourself credit for. So you must tap into that energy. And something may have shifted in you since the new moon. So you may feel since the new moon that you are more tapped in and tuned in spiritually. You may feel more psychic. So trust yourself, all the answers are within. And number 3, we've got the Page of Wands. There's good news coming. Good news. It could be from your person. It could be from a job. It could be good news about something you've been waiting on. It could be health. Good news is on the horizon here. So get excited, because good news is on the way. That's the message, okay? I'm going to be live between 7 and 8 a.m. You know, I've been going earlier and earlier. I usually go live at 8 o'clock, but because I've been up early lately, I've been coming on about 7. I was live, I think, today, dead on 7:17. But between 7 and 9, usually I'm live. Usually 7, it's quarter to 11 here now in the UK. So set between 7 and 11 UK time. I mean, I went live at 7:17 and it's quarter to 11 now. So I've been live for a long time. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off. So if you haven't already, click anywhere during the live and you'll receive an answer. Let me just do Palami quick, okay, because I feel your energy. So past couple of days having weird dreams, and that dream, oh, block me. Is it going to happen in real? I don't want to lose him. I feel you just stressing over things for no reason. Okay, Jesus says when you ask, it will be given to you. So if you keep worrying about him blocking you, he'll block you because you'll be manifesting it. But Jesus said you don't have to worry, you just need to pray. Pray about your feelings right now. Pray about things on your mind. Don't worry about things. I feel you purging fears. Okay, just let everything manifest right now. What you're learning right now, Palami, is to not rely or need anyone else. You're learning to rely on yourself, to connect with Jesus, to connect with God, to connect with your angels, to let everyone else sort themselves out and you focus on you right now. That's what you need to know. It will bring you blessings in. Okay, focus on you. Yeah, the message coming through for you is enchant the everyday. Focus on loving life, finding adventure and excitement and blessings in every day. And I feel there's going to be a big shift for you in the autumn season. Okay, so just let things happen. Let the leaves fall off the tree. They'll grow back again. It's going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? So thank you, everyone. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button for me. Big, huge thank you and shout out to Victory, who timestamps everything as well. And, have a great day. I love you all very much. I'm grateful for each and every single one of you. And I'll see you live again on Monday. So have a great day. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon.